Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a brand new Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and it has been too long since we all dipped each of our toes into the warm communal waters of Explorations. Tonight, a very special night, Valentine's Day. We celebrate togetherness, or more likely for all of you, isolation, with a special guest, my temporary roommate, Mish. That and much more, tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's wonderful to be with all of you tonight. We are joined by a very special guest, Mish. How is everyone doing this evening also? It's wonderful to be with you.
Hi!
It's wonderful to be with you. Here, let's pull you over a little bit.
Okay.
It's wonderful to be with all of you. How is everybody doing? Money Tits says hello. Hello to you, Money Tits.
Hello.
How's the audio, by the way? It's a little is the video behind a little bit? Let's check that real fast. Namaste. Big Josh Baskin in the house. Namaste. Big J, what's up? Audio is crisp. Little delay. I'm going to fix it.
Little baby delay.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's wonderful to be with you as always. I hope the past couple days have been, probably I assume they weren't productive or honestly very pleasant for most of us, but I can feel that the presence here is warm and thankful. Namaste to Nevada Johnson giving us a communal vision. Mish?
Space.
Nice. Thank you, Nevada, for that beautiful communal vision. Namaste to you, and namaste to you and yours. Whether you're celebrating togetherness on this beautiful Tuesday, on a beautiful Tuesday evening, welcome, and thank you so much for those bits. Getting us started off nice and warm. I really appreciate that generosity. So anyway, you all, my name is Leslie Tanner, and I'm the host of Explorations with Leslie. And a subscription, 100 bits, and yeah, sprinkle on a subscription.
You're crazy.
Thank you so much for the generosity in your soul on this wonderful Tuesday evening. Welcome formally to the community. Please enjoy the benefits and tools now at your disposal. The next level of your power to awaken within is merely around the corner, and we have another 100 bits. Communal vision. Go ahead, Mish.
Shout out to all the men who are making two women feel special this Valentine's Day. You were the real MVPs.
Absolutely. Jalapeno Business. Really interesting point. Those men that have two women in their lives, by that I assume you mean sexually speaking, Jalapeno Business. Do you mean sexually? Let's clear that up. My mom and my neighbor.
Aww.
Oh, that's cute. Well, that's cute, but also kind of sad. Let's be honest about that. It's always sexual.
Ooh.
That's true. To a true coxman, does sexual intercourse ever truly end? Does it ever begin and does it ever end? Or there is simply that sensual drone in the back of our minds that increases and decreases depending on the vibrations, depending on the context? You tell me. Well, welcome back to Explorations. Larry Picklejar, what's gross? Sexual intercourse? I'll bet. You sound like a virgin.
Ooh.
Very virgin energy, and I mean that in the most flattering way possible. You're focused, you're determined, you don't have time to indulge the flesh.
Very holy.
Very holy. Namaste to you. Namaste, bitches. Namaste, bitch, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Namaste, bitch.
Had sex at least 2 times. That's a lot of times.
That's a lot of times. That's a lot of times. That's 200% more than a lot of people sometimes. Elon Musk was a virgin until he was 45. That's not hard to believe.
Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Nicole Moon. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Explorations, Nicole. It's wonderful to be with you this evening. Namaste.
That's my real friend.
Namaste to you, Nicole. Now, listen, before we dive in head first tonight, obviously you're looking at the screen and you're saying things are different right now. There's another person on the screen. There's another background. What is going on? What are we getting into tonight? And I'll make it real simple. I'll cut right to the chase. Your time is valuable, and I would never waste your time. What I am going to do though is cut right to the chase. I'm going to give you the Straight Talk Express. I'm going to cut the meat off the bones and give it to you folded up in an old-timey butcher's paper tied with a string.
Ooh.
Namaste. So tonight what we are doing is we're taking Valentine's Day night, all right? A special night in a lot of people's lives. And yeah, we could celebrate couples. Yeah, we could talk about romance. Yeah, we could talk about how most of you don't have any of that sort of thing, and we could maybe strategize and around that, depending on where you want to end up. But we're not going to do any of that bullshit. What we're going to do is we are going to take the utmost of our energy, spiritually speaking, sensually speaking, physically speaking. We are going to focus the pupil of our third mind's eye, magic eye, namaste, and we're going to focus on the women of Explorations because it's ladies' night at Explorations. Namaste.
Ladies' night.
It's ladies' night. So women, ladies, this is for you, okay? Fellas, listen closely. We're going to get into a lot of business that is going to benefit you to know. It's going to benefit you to open your mind. It's straight, pansexual, gay, whatever. It doesn't. I'm telling you, heart to heart, right now, leader for you. If you have focusing on women because it is ladies' night. So if you're a woman in the Explorations community, glorious, gorgeous community that we have here, if you are a woman, if you have a pussy, or you look at a penis and say, that is a female penis, tonight's for you. And you go ahead and call us up. We want to hear questions. We want to hear vents. We just want to do a little tate-to-tate with the ladies tonight. And in that spirit, we are joined by a very special guest.
It's me.
My temporary roommate, Mish. Can we please welcome Mish?
Please welcome me. The ladies are already jizzing.
You're goddamn right they are. Namaste. Cat Collad says hello.
Hello.
Hello to you. Hello to also what I imagined there, if this was live, if we were in a live studio, what I imagined is an uproarious applause from Larry Pickle Jar. Mish.
It's ladies' night. Let them flapjacks free.
And titties. What he means is breasts.
Yes.
Floppy breasts. Let them flop around.
Shake them around.
If you have some titties, tonight's
your bra
your night.
off.
Tonight's your night. And an affirmation for women, go ahead and let your titties flop around on tonight of all nights here at Exploration.
Take that bra off.
You need to focus on the freedom that you do have. All right? You don't have a lot. You have a lot less than a lot of other people. But what you do have is a pair of titties that can flop around. And it's important to take the W where you can.
Thought he meant labia. Also possible.
Also possible. Inner or outer labia. Both have the ability to flop. That's what I imagine labia sounds like. I've never heard it that I can remember. But that's what I think. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. So guys, enough fully button around. Let's jump right into the deep end. The water is fine. 855-313-6028. 855-313-6028. It's ladies' night, and we are accompanied by a lady. So if
Real woman.
if you need, ladies, if you need advice, fellas, even if you need advice, we have a lady on in the studio with us right now.
Have you been on a terrible date? I want to hear it.
Or yeah, let's gossip. You know,
Let's have a
just-
slumber party.
Let's gossip like a bunch of old hens. Namaste, 855-313-6028. Our switchboard is hard at work, screening calls, and any moment now we'll be receiving our first call of the evening. Namaste. Any moment.
Hen party.
Hen party. Phantom Zork, namaste to you. Good to see you in chat, Phantom. How are you doing? How's everybody else doing? Hype train is close. Wow, what a blessing.
Ooh.
Nicole Moon, subscribing for the first month. Welcome to the community, Nicole.
Thanks,
Namaste
Nicole.
to you. Bless you, Nicole. Welcome to the community. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful energy. I can already feel a warmth coming from the chat as we speak right now in real time. Time? What is time? I don't know. Is it space? Is it light? Who gives a shit? Nicole is being warm. Larry Picklejar gifting subs like a fucking crazy person. Namaste to you, Larry. Namaste to the ends of the earth for Larry Picklejar, pulling out that engorged spiritual breast and raining a scalding breast milk on each of our skins.
It's hot.
If you see your name flashing on the screen, having received a gifted subscription from our friend Larry Picklejar, know that your skin in a spiritual sense is on fire. Larry Picklejar's breast milk is boiling hot, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you probably need an ointment.
You're going to need some ointment. If you're one of the unlucky few who showed up who has ointment, and we got our first caller of the evening, very exciting. Let's make sure the audio works and we're good. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're joined with special guest Mish. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, it's Mary Lou.
Mary Lou, how are you, Mary?
Good. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Mish.
Hi.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be with you, Mary.
Oh, thanks. You too.
So tell me, Mary, it's been a while since we've heard from you.
Yes.
So give us a little bit of a catch up before we get into it. What's up with Mary?
Well, let's see. Okay, so not a lot. My daughter is still 2 years old.
2.
And
Solid age. Really,
yeah, and
really
she's
fun
like,
age.
Is it fun? Is that what they're saying? No,
that's
it's horrible.
Don't they call it the terrible twos?
It is terrible.
Oh, no.
Like, no, okay, so mostly it's great. But, like, I would say if the corner is broken off of a piece of cheese, or her shoe feels funny, or she lost the lid to something, then the world is ending. And everybody in the grocery store is going to be notified.
Oh, no.
Good Lord.
Horrible.
I think I feel like that
Horrible.
sometimes, though.
You know, I have lost the lid to some valuable things, so I understand. But, like, we're talking about a pouch of applesauce. This is not.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, so that's my life. Also, my sister-in-law is finally out of jail. That's good.
That's great news.
she got
Wonderful.
arrested.
How long was
Yeah.
she in jail?
She got arrested for nothing. She was in jail for a month, waiting to be extradited.
Oh, shit.
To where?
I know. To California. She's from Illinois, and she got arrested in Wyoming for charges in California. And she was in jail for a month, and she's still in California. She also has a toddler at home in Illinois. So that's, you know. Anyways, this is my girl talk. How are you? Oh my
Good.
God! Also, I wanted to mention. So I don't know, Misha. Do you like makeup? Do you wear makeup? I know you wear makeup.
Yeah,
but, like, do you
I
like
love
it?
makeup.
Okay, So, dude, you got to check this out. I just got this eyeshadow palette from Lime Crime. It's the Lime Crime Venus XL2.
Ooh.
Holy fucking shit. It's so good. It's so good. Like, so I even have, like, I have a Pat McGrath palette. I have a Natasha Denona palette. But, like, Lime Crime, it's great. It's awesome. Like, it just goes on, and it doesn't crease. It doesn't move. You don't have to use anything.
Oh,
It's
hell
so
yeah.
simple and easy. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. And also the shimmers are so interesting because, like, when you get up close, there's a lot going on. So, like, application is really fun, which is the fun of eyeshadow.
Yeah,
So
eyeshadow's
that's
so
been, like,
fun.
That's
I'm
been
looking
the
at it
highlight
now.
of my day. You know, I mean, these are the things I look forward to, because my daughter is, right now she's upset because the water isn't cold enough. The water wasn't cold enough.
Like to
She
drink?
doesn't want ice. Yeah.
Oh, no.
and all we had was the light blue cup, and the dark blue cup is dirty. And
She doesn't like
it's
that
just
color.
not tonight.
Oh, no.
Tonight. So yeah. Anyways, so I ran the water until it was as cold as it would get, and I let her feel it and said, "Is this cold enough?" And she's like, "No."
So she screamed no because it wasn't cold.
Yeah. And then she fell on the floor. And she goes, "I fall down. Oh no, I
shit.
fall down."
Oh, shit. Did she get back up? Is she
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
ground
she got up.
still?
No. She's in her room now. She's with Dada right now, so she's happy because he never says no ever. He's just like, he's so permissive.
My friend has a kid who, she has two daughters. One of them is very polite, and the other one is kind of a wild child. And the one that's very polite, they were watching a show she didn't like, and she was like, "I think this show is kind of, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it." She was like, "You can say it, like whatever." And she whispered, "I think this show is stupid." Because she was afraid to
Oh,
say
no.
stupid. But then her other
Hold the
kid
phone.
was coloring outside with chalk, and she accidentally mixed two colors, and she was like, "Shit!"
An anarchist. Nice. I
Yes,
know a
so
couple
two
of those.
very different personalities of those girls.
Yeah, my daughter, she is pretty chill. Like, she's usually super nice and easy to get along with. She's funny and smart. And it's just the big feelings thing. Like, we talk about feelings a lot. And I'm someone, like, I don't know. Do we know each other from stand-up? Did you do stand-up, Mish?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So we don't know. Okay. Because, like, I don't, like, it's kind of known among stand-ups that we don't do feelings all that well. Like, it's just not, we're funny. You gotta laugh so you don't cry.
Right.
That's it. Now all she does is cry. And so now I've got to be like, it's okay. Instead of like, shut the fuck up, let's talk about dildos. You know what I mean? Like,
That would be a crazy response to your 2-year-old child. That the cheese is on the sandwich wrong. You're like, shut the fuck up. Let's talk about dildos. That'd be wild.
Honestly, I was really annoyed when I realized I was going to have to put away my dildo collection, because I have like an art dildo collection, and I had to put them all in a box. So
Are they
that,
like handcrafted?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I actually have, they're from different places. Like, one of them is like some type of antique, and someone received it, and I was like, I'll give it a home, and they were like, good, I can't have this in my house. And I was like, well, I've got 8, so now I've got 9. And they make great cell phone holders. Like, if you're doing your makeup, you can prop your phone on them. If they're silicone, your phone will stick right to it. They're so useful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be there's a lot of different things you could do with a dildo collection.
Yeah.
You've
only got so many holes, so you have to figure out other things.
Yeah, you can have a little studio for it. You can have like a secret room in your house. You could, at some point, you're going to have to, you're going to have to hand them down in like a will or something.
Oh my God, yes.
Have you thought about that?
No, but
Someone
I'll
has
put
to
it in the
inherit
will.
your artisanal dildos.
Dude, that's going to be an
Mr.
awesome
Morrow, welcome.
conversation with my lawyer. Because he's like 50.
No, Mary, you used to work in a sex toy store, right?
Yeah.
And-
Did for a while.
Not like other gamer girls. Welcome to the stream. Namaste. It's ladies' night. We'd love to, hear your perspective on, the universe. But Mary, back to you. What kind of advice would you give to any ladies in the chat that are a little nervous about going into a sex store? How did you handle them?
Well-
How'd you clock the nervousness, and how would you assuage or whatever the word is, their nerves?
So here's what you want to do. In Chicago, if you're in Chicago, then if you go to any place that is not like if it's in a gay neighborhood, then women are going to have a lot more fun there because they're going to have stuff for you and people who know how to talk to you. Because if you go into like Andersonville or Boys Town, those types of places, they are going to have the best sex shops with the best products and most knowledgeable staff. And if you go to some place like there's that Bijou Theater down in Old Town, there's a sex shop right next door to them. That is all porn and jack-off boobs. So you don't want to go in there.
Okay.
That's not for ladies. That's for glory hole guys. So you
Yep.
want to go up to like Aville or Boys Town, and anyways, yeah, I would say if you're a woman and you want something that vibrates, go to the nice gay with the there.
The nice gays.
Secure homosexual men because they're the chillest
Yeah.
about pussy in general, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a bar with go-go dancers, you're probably going to have fun at the sex store near there.
Ah.
But it's
yeah.
or like drag shows, anything like that. But that Bijou, don't go there. It's gross.
Right. It's.
I bought a lot of porn in that shop. It's not fun.
Well, listen, that was invaluable, Mary. You're certainly getting us. What did we cover? We covered. We talked about our lives. We talked about children. We talked about dildos, and I think this conversation really got us started off on the right foot as far as ladies' night is concerned.
I think
Mary.
so too.
Yeah, I just, guys, I feel like if you want to put something in your hole, just find something that fits and is safe.
There you
That's my
go.
advice.
Fits and safe. Okay, so three
Yep,
things.
If it's safe and it fits,
I'm hearing three. I
shove
just
it
want.
on
I'm gonna because there's a couple people in chat right now that really I asked for advice and they were like, yes, tell me. So I'm gonna sum up what you said, kind of put a little bow on it for them. One, does it fit in your hole? That's the first one. If it is too big, it's not gonna be as fun as if it would fit. Is what I'm hearing you say.
can work up to it.
Work up to it.
You can work up.
Well,
That's
that
true.
sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that sounds
Something-
advanced.
Start with something that fits.
Okay, advanced. Then is safe. So pine cones, knives, these are unsafe things. Am I wrong?
Yes. Pine cones and knives are unsafe to put in your hole.
Okay. And then third, what I'm hearing you say is let the gays show you around some toys. Do not go into those truck stop ones with like the really harsh, terrible lighting and
No.
like the soiled carpet.
Don't care for
No,
that.
that's for more advanced. That's for more advanced people. I've had a lot of fun in stores like that, but I've been going into porn stores and sex stores since I was like 15. It's always been a place that I've enjoyed going to. So if you're like a beginner or you feel weird, yeah, go where the gays are. The nice gays with the little dogs. That's where you want to go.
Nice gays, dogs, economically secure.
Ooh, or the leather
homosexual men.
lesbians. Leather lesbians, oh my goodness. the leather lesbians are so awesome. They know everything, and they'll help you. It's wonderful.
Now, I think I want to point something out because not a lot of people have as much experience in the gay community at large and maybe don't know what a leather lesbian is.
Yes.
Mish, can you fill us in?
We're talking about a lady who's wearing lots of leather. She's a little scary looking, but when you talk to her, she's going to comfort you. They're
Yes,
nice.
She may have a motorcycle,
Yes.
but she will give you warm hugs and good advice. And she may try to fuck you, but don't let her if you're not into it.
Don't let her fuck you if you don't want that.
She will probably respect
Yeah.
your boundaries, though.
She will. She will.
Not
likely respect your
100% safe, though. Not.
Yeah,
not-
you never
you're
know.
not-
People are people.
don't count them out.
Yeah, and if she offers you a ride on her motorcycle, I say go.
Take it.
Take it. Enjoy it. Let the wind in your hair. Take your fucking ponytail down. Mary, listen, thank you so much for joining us here on Expert. It was wonderful to hear your voice, catch up with you. I really appreciate you getting us started tonight.
Yeah, well, ladies' night. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. It was good
Happy
to talk to you.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you as well, Mary.
All right, bye.
Namaste.
Bye.
Namaste, bitch.
Namaste.
Namaste. Wow, wonderful talk with Mary.
I love Mary.
I love Mary. Mary's
Such a
wonderful
sweetie.
energy.
Motorcycle might be too big for the hole. Yeah, you got to work your way
We
up.
do stand Mary. Namaste. Now, yeah, you listen. If
If
you're
you want to
look-
fit a motorcycle in there, you got to.
ladies, if you have a pussy and you want to have sex with a motorcycle, you could just lay down in the middle of the road, spread eagle, naked, pussy out, and let a motorcycle run over you.
That's true.
You could do that.
It won't be nice for you, though.
You got to work up to it. Start with a big wheel. Get a little, maybe not a child, maybe a midget on a big wheel. Just an idea.
McMack? Yes, anyone can call in.
Anyone could call in. 855-313-6028. It's ladies' night.
We are
Ladies,
talking about ladies,
we
though.
want to hear from you. We're prioritizing the ladies tonight. However, if you are not a lady, go ahead and call us in. You just know what we're going to be talking about tonight. It's the women. Namaste. Here we are.
It's true. You don't learn a lot about sex from books.
No, not as much. Unless I wrote it.
Yeah.
Unless I wrote the book. Oh, and we were getting a caller right now. Very exciting. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Nina.
Nina. Well, Nina, we are also we are accompanied by a very special guest, Mish, for Ladies' Night.
Niche. Interesting. Well, good. I have lots of questions for the both of you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nina. I'd
Hi,
love-
Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Let's jump right in. Lots of questions. What's the first one on your mind, Nina?
Well, my first question is, I know we were talking about a lot of like the best place to shop. I guess my question is, if you were to shop at Target per se, and not at those shops, do you think that it would still give me the same fulfilling feelings as the last caller?
I think it could. I think it
think so?
depends on the area your target is in.
Okay. So, but what about nipples? What do you feel? How do you feel about nipples? What do you prescribe?
To the nipple
girl
for
talk.
stimulation?
Or just just
stimulation.
nipples in general?
Just nipples in general, I guess. I just like nipples.
Interesting question. Really interesting question, Nina. Appreciate that. Let's play a little jazz with it. I love nipples. I love nipples.
Jazzy jazz nipples.
Listen, I love nipples. Maybe a little too much. Maybe in a way that's embarrassing, you know, but that's the thing. Like, fellas, this is for you, all right? If somebody in your life is trying to get you in your head about how much or how you feel about breasts and nipples, they want to psychoanalyze you. They want to say you got mommy problems. They want to say all this other shit. They are snakes in the weeds. Do not listen to a word they have to say.
Leslie.
It is your lust for the breast and nipple is pre-conscious, and you must humble yourself before the dynamic. Namaste.
I would recommend, Nina, have you considered nipple piercings before?
Now, Nina is my name, of course.
Yeah.
I have to tell you that my nipples are pierced.
All right.
They are pierced already.
How many piercings do you have in your nipples?
Well, I mean, I guess 2.
2 each?
Yes.
Two. You got
Holes
2
in
each?
There's 2 holes in each nipple. Yes.
Yep.
One for a ring
so
and
you
one
under-
for a bar?
Well, I mean, there's just 2 holes. There's 1 piercing, but there's 2 holes, of course.
Oh, I see. You did a little
I
bit of you did a
get
math
it.
trick.
Yes.
But okay, so listen, if you were gonna go full hog, like maximum shit in your nipples, how many things are hanging from your nipples?
Well, I mean, I think you could put tassels on there. You can make a whole damn keychain. You could, like, chain them together. I'm just trying to ask if you think, like, is that the best way for nipple stimulation, or should we delve elsewhere? Is that too violent?
You know, I've heard of people hooking up car batteries to their nipples.
You know?
I think that might be in your wheelhouse. I think you might
That
need
might
to
be the
try
trick.
that.
That might do the trick. You know, I knew I would get all the answers I needed from Leslie and me. Here we are. Ladies' night.
It is ladies' night.
Be careful though. My cousin had a moped, and he hooked the moped battery up to his nipples, and they went so long with the electrical charge from what you think would be a simple battery from a moped, but he died.
Those things last long, huh? Damn. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
It's important, you know, just know your limits before you start using car battery stuff.
Know your limits. Know your limits. Okay, noted. I've taken notes. I feel prepared. I feel prepared for the world. I feel ready to take this on.
Would you say you feel more
Carefully, gently.
confident after talking to us than you
I
did
would,
before?
honestly, 100%. Because, like I said, I took notes, and now I feel guided. I feel prepared.
I kind of want to leave you with. I mean, we don't have to end the conversation yet, but before, just in case this is coming to a sort of natural end, I do want to say one thing about something I heard that she shared.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on home, Leslie.
And that question was about violence. Now, your question you have something, floating around in your mind and your heart, as I'd imagine many in the chat do, is I have a sexual idea, a possibility of something that I may enjoy, and I'm worried that it is too violent. Now, how many in the chat right now have thought or felt something like that?
Oh, it's me. I've been there.
Definitely
Obviously, car
Nina,
batteries
yeah.
are creepy.
You've messed around on that border. Sounds like you've been on both sides of that border at some point in your life.
Well, as the wise Riri once said, chains and whips excite me, but I have
What
to go car
what did Riri
batteries and
say?
moped batteries.
Chains and whips excite
She
me.
said chains with. Yeah, thank you, me. She would know
Sorry.
because it's ladies' night. Riri.
From S&M.
Yes.
Okay, well, listen. I think they're experts. I even hate saying the word, but experts will pretend like they have some access to an objective line that differentiates between sex and violence. And what I'm telling you right now, Nina, what was it,
Nina.
Nina.
My name is Nina, Leslie.
Nina, pardon me. What I'm going to tell you right now is that these experts have no idea. Now, is there a difference between sex and violence? Yes. But do we have a foolproof, 100% objective method of differentiating between sex and violence? Arousal and suffering? No, we don't.
There was a band that once said, sex
Yeah.
and violence, sex and violence,
Sex and violence.
sex and violence,
Sex and violence.
sex and violence,
and
sex and violence,
violence.
sex and violence, sex and violence. You know?
Sex and violence.
I'm
Yes.
rock hard just thinking about it.
Well, I honestly, I don't think that. I think that there's a very gray line, and it's
J Dogs, I have
So thank
stuff
you.
about it. Well,
Thank
Nina,
you for
that was
clarification.
gorgeous. Listen, you the energy that
you
you
for the
brought to us. Is there anything else that you would like to share tonight before because you've stoked the conversation. You brought a lot to yourself. First time caller, made yourself really vulnerable for us, and I appreciate that. Is there anything else
thank you.
floating around in that old noggin of yours?
No, you guys created a really safe space, so thank you. I appreciate you.
Namaste. Well,
Namaste, Nina.
namaste, Nina. You have yourself a wonderful evening, and happy Valentine's Day to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Namaste. Okay. She did not say namaste, right?
She did, I think.
Did she? Okay.
Did she? I'm going to say she did. Because she's an angel.
I don't know her.
I think I do.
NLOGG, namaste. Shout out NLOGG. Can we do that?
Shout out.
Shout out. Not like other gamer girls.
Larry, I have lapses of memory.
God damn it, didn't even type. No, she doesn't know me. She feels like she knows me, which is a very common occurrence for someone in my position as a spiritual community leader. This is a very common occurrence for me. People act like they know me, and it's called projection or transference.
You get stopped all the time.
I
People
do.
say, I think I know you.
People say, I think I know you. You reminded me of my father. Will you be my dad instead? Or honestly, some people fucking hate me.
That's the truth.
Did I do it? Yeah, there
Yes.
we go. Guys, if you haven't checked out Not Like Other Gamer Girls, Run Don't Walk, fantastic channel, fantastic entertainment, can't recommend it enough. Steeped in games of yore and with a healthy helping of humor to boot. Really fantastic.
A sweet angel, I would say.
Know you. To respond to Larry Picklejar, who likened me to a homeless, ugly bum on the corner, that's not completely incorrect. I have gone stretches of time not living inside a home. And do I prefer to be called, would I rather be called an ugly bum than someone experiencing houselessness? Yes, absolutely. I would rather get hit by a train than someone refer to me as a person experiencing houselessness, even at the height of my homelessness.
That's beautiful.
I would rather get hit by a train and vaporized. I'd have to do a DNA test with little pieces of me all over the woods. It'd take about 6 months because of the town I live.
There's a cat yelling.
There's a cat screaming. 855-313-6028. We're going in on ladies' night. It's all about the ladies tonight on Explorations. We're doing gossip. We're doing women's issues. We're yes queening our queens tonight. Namaste.
I do not live in Ohio, and I would not live in Ohio.
Good thing we don't live in Ohio, right? Not looking good over there. Not looking good in Ohio as of late. Condolences to your farm animals.
And your future babies.
And your future babies. They're going to have thumbs growing out of their fucking forehead. Sorry about all that. Yikes. Yikes is right. Yikes. Yeah, when I see a chemical sort of cloud, a dark cloud of chemicals over a basically rural town, I think, uh-oh. I think, uh-oh. I think, uh-oh, big time. Uh-oh, big time. Yeah, if there's somebody else that wants to, 855-313-6028. Mish, in between calls, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Doofus, it's great to have you in
Hi,
the
Doofus.
chat. Doofus, what's up? How are you? Now, Bish, we don't talk a lot. We kind of just do our thing, pass each other in the hallway,
Yeah.
waiting for you to find another hobe.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta ask you, as a woman, what do you care about?
Probably paint my nails, doing my hair, makeup, as Mary Lou and I talked about.
1 second, caller. I'm fielding a question right now. I'll be right with you.
I also care about little animals. I like being near them and being able to look at
Crux,
them.
Hello. Crux, hello. Well, that's wonderful, and I think that should be, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth chapter in any women's studies, I think. I don't know what's in those books, and I don't care to know, but I think painting nails, small dogs, small animals, what was the other shit you said?
Doing hair, makeup.
Hair, makeup.
I didn't go to college, so
No, that's a woman's...
that's a W.
That's a W. That's a W for women everywhere. Namaste, caller. It's Ladies' Night on Explorations. My name is Leslie, and we are joined by special guest Mish. How are you tonight? What's something I can call you?
Hey, it's Toaster.
Toaster.
Hey,
Welcome
Toaster.
back to the program, Toaster. How are you doing?
I missed my friends. I missed you all. It's been. I went too long. It's been too long, my friends.
It has been. It has been, Toaster. I don't think you called. Did you call last week?
I can't even remember the last time I called. I can't even remember.
I just remember your stand-up routine.
Yeah, you did a stand-up routine. I think that was the last time you called. You just stand up.
Oh gosh.
Now, did you take that set out in front of a live audience yet, or?
Well, I tried it on some close friends and family, and they.
I'll bet they
said
hated it.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, I'll bet
said
they
I
hated
could
that.
never say it. They advised me not to.
Yeah, that was a
to
mistake.
go in
That was a
public.
mistake. Listen, I don't know a lot about comedy, but I have some friends that do it, and it seems like that has a overwhelmingly more likely effect of making people feel trapped and sad and kind of initiate a sort of fight or flight thing than any sort of entertainment or humor.
I asked my work friend Joey if he wanted to hear my set, and I said it to him, and he got really aggressive, and he grabbed me by the collar, and he says, "Don't you ever go to an audience with that."
Damn.
And that one really got to me.
Did he spank you?
And I don't know. No, why is everyone so mean?
Cappy, welcome to the community. Namaste to you. Welcome.
Did you try it on some ladies at all?
Yeah, you tried on ladies. Ladies love comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know any ladies.
Women love comedy. First time, listen, do you make eye contact with women ever?
I mean, I try. Remember I told you about the my work crush?
Yeah. How did that end up going?
Well, you gave me advice on how to talk to her.
Yeah, do you remember what I said?
You said to stop hiding behind the plants.
Yeah, you hide behind plants and you just kind of send like a disembodied voice into the break room. And you
Well,
were
yeah,
wondering
'cause
why
I'm
that's not
dying.
working and establishing a human connection.
Did you stop hiding behind a plant?
Well, Leslie Tanner told me to go walk up to her and have just be normal.
Right. And we talked about what normal is, didn't we, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Right. Do you remember what we talked about?
To say like stuff like, hey, hi, how you doing? And don't say, it's Toaster, remember me?
Right, exactly. And did you do any of that?
I did some of it.
What did you? Can you give us a replay of what you said?
I said, hey, it's me, Toaster. And then I said something stupid. I forgot what it was, but
Take your best guess. What did you say?
It didn't go well.
Best guess.
I think I said like I've been watching you for a long time, and now I'm finally here. I am. I'm the voice you've been hearing, calling for you from behind the plant that you always question. That's me. And I thought, it just didn't go well.
I think that method may work if she was like really into Twilight. But I think if she wasn't, you're just kind of fucked now.
Are you familiar with Twilight?
That's the with the vampires.
Yeah, because
third best film ever made.
There's a lot of similar behaviors between you and the vampire, like what you just described. I think maybe you should watch it, brush up on it. Maybe you'll find a woman who's charmed by that.
Okay, so is it like a 50-50 chance, or what are the odds?
No, that's way higher than what's most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, namaste. We have a communal vision from Jalapeno Business. Gorgeous. Thanks for being here for us tonight, Mom and Dad.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Of course, Jalapeno. Namaste to you. Bless you. Namaste.
Hey, thanks for doing this, y'all. What a great show. Great service. You guys are giving great entertainment, great show, great time for everyone to watch and hang out.
Okay.
Thanks, Toaster.
Thanks, Toaster. Now, Toaster,
Thanks.
listen, I think, you're worried about this percentage. Right now, with your skill set, what is your percentage of success? Very poor.
It's like 0%.
Dog shit.
But we
It's
can
gonna be
maybe
bad.
raise that to like 10 to 15%.
Would you like to know how?
Most girls like Twilight. I thought most girls like Twilight.
I really think it depends.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the problem. This is the problem that I'm going to introduce you. And this can go for a lot of the people in the chat right now. There's a lot of people in the chat who are in Toaster's position. They have a very low batting average. They're severely mentally ill or handicapped or disordered, and they're very alienating to women. So what I'm gonna recommend to you, Toaster, is you got to work on some skills, some very basic social skills. We're gonna work on that in the next, the future calls. But I also think there's something specifically for you, and again, to many in the chat, you got to get better at clocking your type of weird chick.
Yes.
Like right now,
How
you're
do
at a
I-
0%. If you're trying to get to a 10 or 15% batting average, you gotta find these chicks who like disembodied voices, fans of Twilight.
Well, that's. I did feel a bit out of my league with the work crush, because she's like the manager, like the owner of the store and everything. But I was watching.
I don't know
watched a lot
what
of
you're
YouTube
talking about.
videos.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no
Yeah.
fucking clue what you just took a left turn into a cornfield.
Well, you're saying I need to shoot for my league, which is the
No.
I don't know what your league would be.
League? Are we doing the like classic hierarchy Because if that's the case, you're fucked. You should just become a monk. What I'm doing is trying to reframe your issue in a way that's a little more palatable that gives you hope. But you seem kind of resistant to that.
Well, I thought I was in like just like the middle league, just like a normal guy.
You're not
looking
that.
for a normal girl, normal guy.
Toaster, you're not normal.
Yeah, you're not. That's
I'm sorry.
sorry, bud.
But
I'm sorry we're the first to tell you. There's
I
no
do
buts about
comedy,
normal.
I go to the club and I
There's
do,
not. Listen, you can
stand-up.
do what you can write in your diary all you want about whatever the fuck you're talking about, but it's not going to get you anywhere. You're not
Ooh.
normal. Oh, and a communal vision.
I think Toaster needs someone who's turned on by pity. I think that is a wonderful idea.
Yeah, I think that's as good of an idea as anything. I think we're really hitting the bottom looking for anything, and I think you should get somebody with like a pity kink.
Yeah, or someone who like volunteers a lot.
Or add this to the list, someone who volunteers a lot, but maybe also a woman that was abused as a child that like feels like they have to kind of fix everything around them all the time, and it's a function of love and normalcy.
Yeah, Toaster, I think you'd be the perfect I can fix him guy
Yeah.
for a girl.
Where do I find? Where are they? Where do I go?
They're
Them?
lurking.
They're lurking.
You got to keep trying.
Just listen. Put your weird, pitiful penis on the table and just see who comes. You gotta see which try your best.
What do I do? Where do I go?
Well, you got to leave that poor girl at work alone, because that's not working.
I don't work there anymore. That was a few
Okay.
months ago.
I assume because of that.
Yeah. Did you get fired or did you quit?
Yeah.
Toaster needs a
I got
woman who
fired.
has zero self-respect and wants a man who will wear adult diapers for her, from Larry Picklejar.
Do you wear diapers? Listen, I'm going to interrupt you right now because I think Brizzlelegs kind of answered your question in a more complete and perfect way than
Yeah.
we could have. Brizzlelegs, in answer to your question of how do I find these women, Brizzlelegs says they'll find you.
I'm mostly stay in my room these days alone.
Get out there.
Yeah, go sit like in public. You don't
Yeah, go
really
sit at
need
the
to even
library, start
do
with the
anything.
library.
Well, I have you guys. I call into the show and hang out with my.
Yeah, neither one of us are going to fuck you.
Family. Well, but it's something for these old bones to do these days.
Sure,
I also
yeah.
I don't know what you look like, Toaster. I'm not friends with people I don't know what their faces are.
It's a spiritual and an emotional connection we have.
Right?
No,
Right.
I feel it
body,
right
no
now.
body.
Right, of course. Well, listen, let's get you started off. Let's give you a little bit of actionable advice right now, Toaster. Listen, you got to find your kind of weird chick. And there are many, there's a couple examples we give Twilight fans, women that were abused as children that feel like they have to fix everything around them at all times, and it's a function of love. And maybe something else that we,
Maybe like a depressed girl who's overly empathetic and just like cries a lot.
yeah.
She might really like you.
Someone with a serious deficit.
Yeah.
So listen, but if you are pitiful enough, if you hone in and sort of resonate individually with your own kind of like weak, small testicle like kind of thing that you're doing, I think that if you can find that resonance within yourself, they'll find you. So I think that's going to be your homework tonight. What do you think
They'll
about
find
that?
I think this is beautiful. Larry Picklejar says, advice for Toaster, don't pet the rabbits too hard. Yeah, don't Lenny out.
Yeah, don't Lenny. You're so close to Lennying out. buddy.
I like Kat Killad's advice. Go hang out at an IKEA.
Oh, damn, dude. Just put on a fucking collared shirt and go to IKEA. Dress as normal as
and-
possible. It doesn't even have to be that clean. Just go to
I was
IKEA.
gonna
Also,
ask,
Fort is looking for a stepdad. So maybe you could get with Fort's mom and be Fort's stepdad.
Yeah, I've heard Fort's mom is open for shop, as they say. So listen, Toaster, hopefully there's something in there for you. We do have to move on tonight, but anything else that you'd like to share with us?
How about one bit for the road?
Like you do the bit?
Yeah, that's what he means.
Yeah, like I got a bit I've been working on.
Do it.
I bet the
Do it. I don't care. Do it.
All right, here we go. Okay, can we do an intro? Can you
You
do
need
the,
introduction? Yeah, I'll do the...
and give it a positive, like a pump me up. Give me a
Right.
pump up.
Okay, so, if I was introducing you at a comedy show, if I was a host of an evening at a comedy club, I'd say something like, "Hey, Chucklers, welcome to the Chuckle Zone. It's going to be who's having fun tonight? We are. Woo. All right, well, guess what? The fun train keeps going. Choo choo. No derailment because this is Illinois." Oh my God, that's so funny because it's topical. I'm coming. Well, welcome to your stage, your featured comedian of the evening. He looks pale and weak because he is. Just kidding. Very great comic, good friend of mine, Toaster.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's Toaster.
Money
How's
tits, we made
everybody
a
doing
charcuterie board. I just ate some salami, cheese, and bread.
Okay, go do the bit, Toaster.
Keep going, Toaster.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Toaster.
Fuck yeah, Toaster.
Yeah, Toaster.
Thank you. So anyway, I have a movie night with my buddy. We watch a movie every now and then, and we're thinking what movie should we watch today? And he says, I feel like something dramatic. I want a drama. We look through some movies, as you do, and I say, I have a good one. Have you ever seen Sophie's Choice? Folks, that one of the few movies out there that can get the waterworks going for me. And he goes, no, I've never seen Sophie's Choice. And I say to him in response, wow, do you know what it's about? And he says, yeah, I know what it's about. It's about abortion. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not. And I thought that was funny because I don't know where he got that idea from.
Is this the
So
joke,
that's-
or are you explaining
Was
it
that
to
it?
us?
Well,
at the end?
it's a work in progress.
All right, good night. Next caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're here with special guest, my temporary roommate, Mish, for Ladies' Nights. Caller, what's something that we can call you?
This is Orchestar.
Orchestar!
Hello.
The sole Patreon patron of the, so far, the very first.
Orchestar.
The sole member of the community of Devoted Light. You are reigning like a
The most devoted member of the
queen
community.
in there. Thank you so much.
Well, I didn't know I was the only one. Everybody else needs to join in.
Yeah, I know. Well, it'll in good time. Not everyone can see the evident truth of the community, the inner circle. But in time, there will be thousands, I'm sure.
Right.
Right. Well, Orchestar, it's wonderful to speak to you. I'm so glad that you found the time to call in tonight for Ladies' Night.
Yeah, I kind of have a bad date story. I thought might.
Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so I was talking to this guy for like 6 months, but it was kind of long distance, and we were visiting back and forth. And so I went and I visited him at one point, and he wanted to introduce me to his quote-unquote best friend, who was like a lesbian that he met in AA. and her girlfriend. And I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. I was a little anxious, and when we were on, like, I was about 5 minutes late getting ready. We were like 5 minutes late, but not a big deal. It didn't
5 minutes is
change.
nothing.
5 minutes is nothing, right? And so, I was trying to break the ice because, like, I don't know, like, these friends were kind of, like, boring. And so I was like, I, like, retold, not a joke, but, like, earlier he and I had gone to this museum, and it was, like, really hot in there, and I had made a joke about swamp ass to him. Just, like, everybody in this place probably has swamp ass. Like, I said something about swamp ass.
Right.
So
Hell yeah.
That's a funny thing to say, especially among like a mixed crowd. You're trying to get the vibe going.
Right, and he had laughed at the swamp ass thing earlier. So I say, yeah, well, they were like, oh yeah, what have y'all been doing? And I was like, well, we went to the museum, but like it was so hot in there, like we both got swamp ass, like real time. I don't know, and I like laughed. I don't think anyone laughed. And then like the night just went on, and like whatever, and it was boring, and like nobody talked to me hardly. So like whatever, that's over. And then like I go home, and he like ghosts me for a couple days, and then like he finally calls me, and I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, first of all, you disrespected me when we were late for the dinner.
Okay.
Then he says you humiliated me when you brought up swamp ass in front of my friends. Like he made this huge deal, like he couldn't believe I said the word swamp ass in front of his friends, and that it was completely inappropriate.
What
I'm
the
like-
fuck?
Oh, weird. He's trying to fuck his friend. He's trying to fuck his lesbian friend.
That's what I feel like. But also, like, I'm sorry, if you think swamp ass is funny, like, and your friends don't, then like those are shitty friends.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Bullet dodged.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was like I've never been shamed, and and my friends
An
were like,
LOGG,
well,
yes.
why was he ghosting you? And I was like, well, because I said swamp ass at dinner. Apparently that's
You basically said you wanted to kill his mom.
I mean, I can't believe, and I was trying to make a joke. I was like, come on, it's just swamp ass, and no, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Come on. Hey, I'm joking here. Fucking, we're talking about fucking, when your butt cheeks get wet.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So that was the end of that. That was like the most. So I guess I'm single on Valentine's Day because of
Because you
swamp
couldn't.
ass.
Now, what percentage of you thinks that you dodged a bullet and that was good? Or,
If you went back in time, would you just never mention swamp ass?
yeah, would you try to thread the needle and then like work everybody up to swamp ass? Now, how much of this do you feel like is your fault? Larry Pickle Jar Patreon.
Yeah, I feel like I'd work up to swamp ass a little
Eventually.
bit, but I would still say it, and maybe something worse, because I would really, now that I know what I know, yeah, like, I don't know, what would be worse than swamp ass, like, to bring up? I mean, there's lots of things that would make everyone uncomfortable, but, yeah, I guess I'd want to see how far I could take it.
Who the fuck gets uncomfortable at the mention of swamp ass, though?
But, like, he laughed earlier. He was like, ha, 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 swamp ass, that's funny. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me of
But then,
the way Will Smith responded to that joke.
yeah.
You know, he laughed at first, but then he looked over and was like, at the person who's hopefully trying to fuck and base his self-worth on whether that person wants to fuck him, and then he goes completely ape shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, he didn't say anything at the dinner, like, so, I mean, I thought, whatever. I'm glad I didn't keep talking about it. If it really bothered him that much, you should have said something, like, I really didn't
Yeah, what
appreciate
the
it when you talk about swamp ass in front of my friends. I don't know, I mean, and the whole time anyway, I mean, no shame to AA people, but I like caught a drink, and they're like, yeah, if I was drinking, I'd be drinking 4 drinks right now. Like, that was like the whole conversation, and I was like, oh, that's, yeah.
Damn.
I'm
boring.
sorry you have a problem and I do not.
Yeah, it was really like they were all just watching me drink it.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're weak. People in AA
Yeah.
are weak, and listen. I don't mean that to anyone in your family, but I do mean that to everybody in the chat. If you have been in AA or are currently in AA, then you are weaker than people that are not.
Yeah, they it was like a Russian restaurant and they didn't have like Diet Coke, which I know lots of people in AA like drink a lot of. They had like Tarragon soda and like it just wasn't
Tarragon
getting-
soda?
What is that?
I don't know, it was interesting. But I mean it wasn't great.
Is it just like an herbal soda?
Yeah.
Huh. That's kind of interesting. It feels Eastern European or Russian or something.
Yeah, it was this Russian restaurant in Portland that
Yeah.
really good. It's called Kachka. If anyone ever is in Portland, go to Kachka. It's awesome.
Ooh.
But don't mention Swamp Ass, I guess. just as like a plus, like a, you know, like a, just take it from me, I guess.
Yeah, if there's an AA meeting eating there, just don't bring up swamp ass.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone agrees it's not like a big deal. Because like for a while, I was like, was I wrong to say swamp ass? Is that like a rude thing to say? And like, yeah, maybe it is, but also like,
I feel like it's
Oh, shit.
swamp ass happens to everybody.
Hold on, everybody.
it was like a breaking down the barriers. Like, hey girls, I get swamp ass. What about you? Like, we're all on the same page, right? Like, I'm very down to earth. Check that out. But no, I guess not.
Someone wants to know, Mother Nipplebottom wants to know, what's your ideal date?
Wow. My ideal date would be, I don't know, probably, I like going out to eat, and like being able, I guess, going out to eat and not having to watch my words, I guess. Like,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
very simple.
Yeah,
not.
Do you think it's more refined and mature to watch your mouth in mixed company, or do you think it's more refined and mature to be able to handle hearing bad words?
Yeah, I think it's more mature to just be able to. I mean, especially if you're in the, like, if people are like friends, you know, like, I feel like you should be able to say anything, right? If you have friends that you can't.
Yeah, that's not like a comfortable sounding friendship.
Do you think he's trying
Yeah.
to? Do you think he's trying to fuck his lesbian friend?
Honestly, I wondered that. Yeah, I kind of wondered that. I mean,
It felt like,
yeah, like I embarrassed.
yeah,
in front
like
of her.
he really valued the opinion and was like extremely sensitive and will completely like the bend over backwards because he has some like weird mommy shit projected onto his lesbian friend.
Yeah, maybe he was like embarrassed, like, oh, I don't want her to know that my ass like gets sweaty.
Yeah.
Something. You know,
Everyone's
like, oh,
ass gets sweaty except mine.
Right, and he had a very hairy ass, so I know that it probably really, really got swampy.
Oh yeah.
You know? So.
You know, I think it's no, I'm sorry, well, go ahead.
No, yeah, you're good.
I think it's Peppercorn Patty brought it up. I think it's much more normal to say these things as adults than to not. I think it's more likely that he is weirdly attached in what sounds like a mixture of romantic and projected bullshit way. He's weirdly attached to his lesbian friend. I think that's more likely than anybody being genuinely offended at the idea of swamp ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you might be onto something. Yeah.
Just my as a mental health counselor.
It's like especially
Well, he-
good that you broke up though.
He attributed it to like the girlfriend though. It's like because she's like in her 40s, and he's like, so and so is in her 40s. You think she wants to talk about swamp ass? And I'm like, I don't.
I guess not if she's fucking lame.
Yeah, I guess she's a lame little baby.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah. It was dodged.
Listen, bullet dodged. Bullet dodged. I think several people in the chat I saw say exactly that, pretty much, that you dodged a bullet. I mean, it's a good thing that you didn't accidentally like thread the needle and become attached to this person. So, is that the worst date you've ever been on?
God, I feel like I've blocked a lot of them out. Like,
Yeah.
I do have like one interesting. It's not like a date story, but like a shitty story where, long story short, like this guy I used to date, his band started getting pretty popular. And then
That's so
like
cool.
this is years later. Yeah, like whatever.
Right,
So
I know. Yeah.
I never really liked them, but they started getting popular, like they were on NPR, like Tiny Desk and whatever. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden I get this like message from him on Instagram. It's like, hey Claire, like, oh, well, yeah, that's my name. Hey Claire, long time no talk. How are you doing? By the way, this one time, I can't remember, like, I was really drunk, but you left the room really mad when we were dating, and I always wondered if I had kind of, like, raped you, but I'm not sure if I actually did. So just kind of wondering, like, what you think about that. And, of course, I don't, like, he didn't, but it was, like, the weirdest, was
it in the Me
like,
Too, Me Too years?
Yeah, and also, like, I don't have the reputation of, like, the most, not that I'm, like, a crazy person, but, like, I could see someone probably saying, like, oh, she's gonna start some shit, whatever, like, so, yeah, I feel like it was, like, a weird, like, thing, like, if you always wondered that, then, like, you're just asking me now, like, that kind of sucks,
I mean, I don't think that question's gonna, either way, I think that that's a jarring question to get out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was actually kind of like, it's not funny, but it was kind of, the whole situation was kind of funny to me, like.
I laughed.
Right, it's just like, hey, what's up? You remember, like, this night, like, did something happen that wasn't supposed to, like, I don't know. It is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. Most of my stories are like that. I don't know if I have any specific date stories, but I have a lot of, like, shitty, just, like, men being shitty stories. Not all men are shitty, I'm not saying that, but,
Yeah, what the fuck?
Say it.
It's all right. You say whatever you want. You know why? Because it's ladies' night tonight.
It's
on
ladies'
Explorations.
night.
ladies' night.
Ladies' night. Well,
Yeah.
listen, Orchestar. First of all, I want to thank you again for being our sole member of the community of Devoted Light. You are sort of a founding member, someone whose influence will be felt the entire course of the community before it inevitably ends in some sort of truly horrific circumstance. I want to thank you for the energy that you're putting into the community already.
Yeah, and I want everyone, shout out, everyone to join, please.
Community of Devoted Light. You'll
There's
find that on
lots of good
Patreon.com.
content on there, guys. Join me.
Yeah, it's popping off. It's really crazy. The energy is. You think the energy here is a little nutty? You wait till you get into the community of Devoted Light. You're gonna fucking shit your pants.
Absolutely insane shit.
Absolutely insane shit. You're gonna see memories that you're not sure are memories or dreams, and that's gonna be your permanent way of being.
You're not going to remember your name.
You're gonna think poop smells good. Okay, Orchestar, thank you, and also thank you so much for donating so much of your time and energy tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad everyone supported me in my swamp ass story. It's
Of
really
course.
helpful
Then
for
you
my
shared
feelings.
so much and paved the way for women everywhere tonight.
It's good to talk about swamp ass.
Yeah. No, yeah, it definitely is.
Well,
Namaste.
go ahead and give an affirmation to women.
An affirmation to women. own own your sweat, own all the.
Here, I'll give you another chance. I'm going to do it again. Ready? 1,
Okay.
2, 3, and go.
Own your sweat, ladies. Anywhere it comes.
Own your sweat.
Own your sweat. And somebody says juice in the chat. Can we expand that to juice?
Yeah, own your juice. Let it flow.
Own the juice. Let it flow. Let the sweat, let the juices, let the stink speak for itself.
Exactly.
Namaste. Gorgeous stuff to end the call on. Thank you so much, Orchestar. I really appreciate how generous you've been with your spirit and mind this evening.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste.
Wow. Terrific call. And already another caller.
Who the fuck's afraid of swamp ass?
I don't know. That's embarrassing. Caller, welcome to Explorations. Before we get started, I have to do a quick male affirmation. Fellas,
Kiss a girl.
just go out there and do it. Roll the dice.
You can kiss girls.
Roll the dice.
Try your best.
Roll the dice.
Even if you're
Except
gay,
for-
try
except
to
for
kiss a girl.
toaster. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gay
if
men-
you're toaster, stay away.
If you're a toaster, let's pump the brakes a little bit. If you're a different gay man floating around out there, just roll the dice. Namaste. Caller, my name is Leslie. We are joined by very special guest, Mish, tonight for Ladies' Night on Explorations. Caller, what is something that we can call you tonight?
Dave!
It's
Hi, Dave!
What's up, Dave? How are you tonight, bud?
You can't even imagine how pumped I am right now. You don't know how pumped I am that Mish is on the fucking stream tonight.
What's up, Dave?
Temporary roommate
This is
Mish
the
is on the
greatest
stream.
night of my life. This is the greatest fucking night. Right fucking now.
Hell yeah.
Dave, it's Valentine's night. We are, we're celebrating, a lot of us are celebrating different things depending on our circumstances. And what are you celebrating tonight, Dave?
That I'm actually in a relationship. I'm in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Hell yeah, Dave.
Now, are you guys official boyfriend girlfriend? Have we seen that part of the evolution?
I think that ship has sailed.
I think. Now, are we sure?
I'm 99% sure.
99. Okay, interesting. So it's like a sort of like texting pretty regularly, going over to each other's houses all the time, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, usually she comes over to my house and we have sex, so it's very common.
Do you think you'll get a boner the first time that you refer to her as a girlfriend or she refers to you as a boyfriend?
I would assume so.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool. Good for you.
And it's so nice. I mean, Leslie, it's so nice to have your roommate on the stream tonight. I can't believe it.
It's me.
I figured it was the least I could do for women everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You should do it more often because she has just brought a little class to the stream tonight.
Well, we run a pretty classy thing here, so I don't know if that's as true.
I think it is.
Well, the stream, it looks more attractive with her there.
It's true.
I'm pretty attractive though, so I don't know if that's like it's different a little bit because there's different stuff on the screen, but
You're not even in her ballpark. You're not even in the ballpark, Leslie.
Yeah,
Let's get real here.
Shit.
a roommate. She found me on Craigslist.
Yeah. He was like, I can't afford to live in this house by myself. I need a roommate. And I was like, all right.
I was about to be homeless again, and I put out an SOS on Craigslist. Not, I came to find out that if you sound really desperate on Craigslist, it doesn't look good. I gave a whole life story in the write up for the room.
Yeah, it took me about like an hour and a half to read it all.
Well, Well, he certainly hit the jackpot.
Well, speaking of which, have you dropped any trauma on your lady yet, Dave?
No, we haven't had the talk yet. We haven't had the talk.
Well, that's letting that just kind of simmer on the back burner. I think is I completely understand where that's coming from, because it's because right now she's just enjoying the 6-pack, and she might be wondering, where'd this 6-pack come from?
What was the genesis of the 6-pack?
Well, and Dave, unfortunately, you have been terminated this evening. Call back if you'd like, but namaste to you.
Damn.
Larry Picklejar spoke. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that we can call you? We're joined by special guest Mish for Ladies' Night.
Oh, Lumpy Tina. Hello, it's me, sweetheart.
Oh, it's Sweetheart. It's been about 6
Hi,
months since
sweetheart.
you've called, Sweetheart. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I've been busy. I have something in the basement brewing out here in Pennsylvania. It's been so long since I talked to you, Lumpy Tina. How are you?
Oh, we're doing, honestly, I'm doing great. Mish, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm doing great. I still remember, you can always come down to Pennsylvania and I'll show you around.
What kind of stuff is there to see in Pennsylvania? And also, how old are you?
Well, I'll be 87 this March.
87 this March. Well, happy early birthday in case we don't get a chance to speak to you before your birthday.
Yeah, I'll be 86 this March and 87 the next this March. Yes.
So next this March we're looking at 87, but
Wow.
this
I'm
March we're
86,
sliding
and
into
this
86.
March I'm 87. That's right.
So in about a month you'll be
I'll be
86, 85.
And then in 1 month after that month, before that month, I'll be 86 and 7.
Oh, wow.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I got this right. Welcome to the community. Namaste to you. Now, sweetheart, what I think I hear you saying is that you'll be 84, and the month of next year, or sort of, is in a way of speaking, you'll be about 87.
Yeah, and I'm still wet like an oil well.
I did not understand
Okay.
anything you just said. What did you say?
I'm still wet like an oil well. It's dripping up to the ground. That's sweet Texas tea.
Do you have a lady in your life, sweetheart?
Do I have a labia?
A lady in your life, yeah, a lady in your life.
No, I have a young man.
How
Very
young?
strong. And he's of age. Back in
Of
the day, he
age.
would have been okay.
In the United States? Or Thailand?
1970. 1970 years. He's of age.
He was born in 1970?
No, God, no. He'd be 95 if he was in that. Have a heart attack.
He has a hard drive?
A heart attack.
No, he would have had a heart attack if he was born in 1970.
Mm.
That's way too old. He's got a very strong upper body, but his legs don't work so well.
Mm.
Is he in a wheelchair?
No. But
Walker?
he's named after a capital city. And I'll give you a boysenberry pie if you can guess his name.
Carl.
No, I don't know any American states that are named after the capital, Carl.
Washington, D.C.
It's close.
Washington, CD.
No, but I think C and D are in his name.
Dirtyington, DC.
No. a very wealthy boy, to say the least.
Houston?
It's not West Virginia. It's not West Virginia.
Well, and
But
unfortunately, sweetheart, listen, it was great to catch up to you. You have been terminated. Namaste to you. Hey, you have a wonderful night, okay?
All right, man. Just remember to send me the cut.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was
Shit.
scary. Caller, welcome to Explorations. We are joined by special guest Mish for Ladies' Night on Explorations. What's something we can call you tonight?
Not like other gamer girls or N-Log.
N-Log, what's up? How are you, N-Log?
Hi!
I'm so excited to finally be here. This is my favorite show on Twitch, and I'm upset that you guys don't have 1 million followers yet.
It is upsetting, isn't it?
It's
very
sad.
It feels, you know, and I credit it, honestly, if I can be completely honest with you right now, I accredit it to the forces that be trying to silence the project here in.
I completely agree.
You can feel that, right? You can feel that?
Yeah, it's the energy that I'm getting from the chat tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, light attracts light, but then you go and you flip the coin on that, and sometimes light it breeds resentment. Do you have a case, N-Log, and do you have a case in which you felt as if you were shining bright like a diamond, as Rihanna says, and you actually inspired resentment and fear in others?
Yeah, that sounds about just like every one of my streams, actually.
Every one of your streams. And are these mostly men or women, would you say? Or non-binary?
Definitely men. I think I think my breasts generally anger a lot of men on the internet.
Did you say your breath or your breasts?
My breasts. I don't think anyone can smell my breasts.
Nope,
but they
that's
can
why
see my breasts.
that's what
That
tipped
just
me off.
angers a lot of people. Yeah.
You'd think they'd be excited about those.
Some of them are, and those are usually the ones that give me money. But the ones that, are resentful, they don't.
So you're dealing with what if you had to break it down into a percentage in terms of men that are inspired by the light of your breasts and versus the percentage of men who are filled with resentment and anger at the sight of your breasts. What would you say that breakdown is?
Well, I would say probably 97% of men on Twitch are delighted by my breasts.
97%.
But those 3% are the loudest, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how it goes.
That's true. The most aggrieved, anxious, and dipshit among any group are going to be the loudest ones, unfortunately.
Yup.
No. Now, have you played any experiments with the amount, shape, form, amount of time in which your breasts are exposed on stream, as far as that percentage moving up and down? Like if you're dressed like Yoshi,
yeah, I usually have a hard and fast rule of no more than 5 inches of cleave.
Okay.
Any more than that, I feel that people are infuriated. And any less than, the people want more. So it's just kind of it's a fine balance. And I think a lot of it has to do with, inches matter in my chat. If that clarifies anything.
Sure, I'm gonna go ahead.
Yes.
Mish, I'm gonna throw this to you. This is a little out of my league. I don't have cleavage or breasts.
Throw it to me.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're just throwing it on over to you to respond as a woman.
I think that, anyone upset by seeing boobies is pretty fucking crazy to me. I don't know. And I think it sounds like you found the sweet spot of how much cleavage to show. So that's good. But I think you should be allowed to show more if you want to. And not have anyone up your ass about too much titty. There's no such thing as too much titty.
Chat thinks of how many inches of cleave does the chat think is an acceptable amount of cleave?
Let's go ahead and let's get a poll going. I'm going to get a poll going. I just want to say, as a male ally, if I could speak for a second, as a male feminist ally, which is a really important part of my identity as a man, I think that as a male ally, I would gladly
view cleavage, but also kill myself for the right of women everywhere to show as much titty as they want on stream. Namaste to me. That's very brave of you.
Namaste.
So what's the question? What's the question for the chat?
How many inches of cleavage is good?
Is an acceptable amount, which it should be any. But everyone's going to have their line. And I have mine. It's in the middle of my chest.
All right, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5 because nobody's gonna say 1. That's fucking stupid.
Well, there could be someone that in the chat that thinks 1 inch is average.
Yeah.
So we don't want to discriminate against them.
All right, we're looking at a 2. Okay, let's get this. Oh, and we got a communal vision from Larry Picklejar, massive patron here, very wise. Says per Twitch TOS, cleavage is unrestricted as long as coverage requirements are met. Now that is a game that Twitch mods like to play. They word it confusingly, vaguely, abstractly. There's a poll. Oh, somebody already did it.
Oh.
Now, and the same goes with hate speech. Oh, and we got a poll already going. How many inches of cleavage? Guys,
whole titty is winning.
Make
as
your voices heard. Yeah, how many inches of cleavage is optimum? Optimum is the word that we use, not good or... So good and acceptable, I think, are, stand-ins for that word. Optimum. Interesting. We've got none. 1 to 2 inches. 3 to 5 inches, or whole titty.
Whole titty.
Whole titty. Interesting stuff. So
I love that we ended up pivoting the conversation to this because I was originally going to tell you a story about a guy who wanted me to poop in his mouth, but I think that this is funnier.
Well, could you give us a spark notes on the poop mouth thing?
I want to know about it.
All right. And now that I've got you on the hook, all right. I was inspired by the previous bad date story about swamp ass, and I started thinking about this gentleman. Well, he wasn't that gentle. A man that I went on a date with, and very normal guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was okay. And I had a nice dinner, had a good time, and things were going well. And it wasn't until after the first date that things started to get hot and heavy in the text messages. And, one thing led to another, and he asked if how I would feel about me shitting in his mouth.
And this is second date. Have you guys had sex yet?
No sexual content happened at all.
That is a huge ask.
It's a big jump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a second date. That's like saying like I'm dying. Like I have spina bifida. I don't know if you've noticed, but my fucking spine is sticking out of my back. I've killed men. That's a lot of stuff to give someone.
Yeah, so we did not meet for a second date. I did end up kind of walking back out of that. Did not see him ever again. And I've actually had some people say that was wrong of me. That I should have stayed and I should have just said, no, I'm not into that. But I'm into other stuff. Maybe we could compromise. But I I didn't think that was the right. I didn't think that was the right move. I think I made the right decision.
I think you did too.
Money Tit says that kind of makes sense. He a freak, so why not just shoot the shot?
Yeah.
I guess. He has a wife and kids now, though, which is kind of funny. And I wonder if, if she ever shat in his mouth.
Maybe.
I'll bet yes. Or you just hurt him, and he just hid that part of himself forever.
Yeah. You never know.
It feels like I don't even know.
Gotta be careful out there.
How I would react to that, other than leaving. Also.
It was shocking. It's not like I'm into some stuff, but not that. But
Yeah,
I think
and
it was more the shock of like the jump between like, yeah, you're sexy. By the way, could you poop in my mouth, please?
yeah, I think like you being told by people that you should have stayed. It just sounds like you wouldn't have been sexually compatible if he wanted that. And he would have just been unsatisfied in any sort of long-term situation.
Yeah, how can I possibly
Quench that thirst.
I don't know if anything else gets him off.
Well,
he also wanted to be pegged, which I'm not shaming that. But that was another thing that got brought up, and I was like, okay, well, there's a lot going on here that I don't know if I'm ready for.
right.
He's
well,
going to find someone who will do all of that and maybe more.
Listen, there's this idea that, if I could interject something, there's this idea that these kinks, that we all have kinks, and they all exist independently. We can all be normal, functional, socially, accomplishing people. We just have weird little kinks. But I say bullshit. I think that if somebody likes having someone else shit in their mouth, I think you could roll the dice and bet that there is something else that's fucked up about that person. I think that's a safe assumption.
I agree.
Personally
Because
speaking.
it's like if they're so willing to explain or to put themselves out there about something like that before even meeting me for the second time, what other skeletons are in their closet, right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially that they feel so comfortable that, say it on the second date like that.
The second
What
date.
are they going to tell me on the third date?
Yeah. What would that? What's he saving? What intimate inner sort of vault thing is he saying in the core of his heart that hasn't bunch of people that he just was able to bring that up very quickly with?
Yeah, he never said if it had ever happened to him personally. Like, I doubt it. I think maybe he was just like on the dark web and was like, you know what? This is making my pee-pee twitch, and I think I'm into it.
My wee-wee stood up.
He sees poop and then opens his pants and just sees his little penis twitching. Like, uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I like this.
Oh, God.
And then he went on Tinder.
No, I have to tell somebody.
Yeah, and he took me to a Mediterranean restaurant. Do you think that was in anticipation of like maybe he picked out the restaurant to? I don't know. Okay, I might be getting a little.
No, yeah, I'm gonna get this chick swarmed up. This is what he probably thought.
Like you gotta think, like, do you plan the food? Like, do you plan the dates with that in mind? It's a
Yeah.
whole
I feel
rabbit
like
hole.
you'd have to, because you can't just shit on command usually.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta wait till it's
Taco
done
Bell
cooking.
And listen, if I could take a
You know?
second to address the chat for a moment. Listen, there's this idea that, and I say this as a freak. I say this as someone on the outside of the normal kneading and folding of the dough of society. Well, there's this idea, largely a liberal idea, that freaks should live free of shame. Have you heard this?
I have heard that.
And I honestly, as a mental health professional, as a spiritual guide, I have to fully throw the weight of my career and this program behind that freaks should be at least a little ashamed. You should have some shame in your heart. It's what will allow you to connect to fucking anything, and also give you a very righteous amount of resentment. You need that resentment. A coal-fired train needs coal, and if you're a freak, if you're in a minority, if you're disabled, if you're mentally ill, you need that resentment. Don't cut yourself off from your fuel source. Have that shame. Let it breed something awful inside of you. You need it.
You've got to hate society, man.
You have to. You will never be
That's very
accepted.
valid. Because it's like, without the shame, you're not. How do you even get off at that point?
If
Exactly.
if you're not ashamed, how do you even get off?
Exactly.
I think that's some high level thinking. Namaste. Well, listen, N-Log, not like other gamer girls. I want to say thank you for joining us this evening for Ladies' Night on Explorations.
Thank you.
We
I
love
you
talking
guys.
to a pretty lady and hanging out.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste to you. You have a wonderful evening.
Thanks.
Wonderful chat. Wonderful chat.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I like hearing those kinds of stories.
Oh, we got another caller on deck. Wow, we're just going. Fantastic. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're joined by special guest Mish for Ladies' Night on
Hey.
Explorations. Caller, what's something that we can call you tonight?
Hello, you two cupids. It's Fort. How are you?
Ah, it's Fort. How are you?
Hi, Fort.
Fort.
Hi.
Huge mod in the community. Many things in our community go through Fort. Fort is an institution here. Fort, it's great to have you on the program, though.
Thank you. It's great to be here. It's good to hear about a ladies' night and all the different calls going on tonight. So yeah, it's been a good stream so far.
Well, Fort, what do you think about women?
Well, I do tend to feel quite highly of them to a degree. You know, I married one, so you know, I like to keep one around at least.
You've had children.
Yeah.
So you've had sex.
I have. I've done the deed.
You came inside
for
of
sure.
your wife.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't want to, you know, don't call me a hero, but I did it.
And was that fun? Did it feel good?
Yeah, it was a great time. Great time. I definitely recommend it. You know, I think Valentine's is the day of all days to go ahead and explore that, you know, or at least try to.
Well, listen, Fort, can you go on the record? Can we put you on the record? Public, this is on the internet. This is streaming. This is, you know, you couldn't erase this off the internet if you wanted to. There's thousands of people watching. Do you feel comfortable going on the public record saying that you support cream pies?
Do I support cream pies? Wow, that's a deep question to be asked. You know what? Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah, I support it.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
We love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I never thought I'd be asked that for sure.
Now, is there anyone now? As a supporter of cream pies, as a sort of apostle, sort of spreading the gospel of cream pies for it, is there anyone that you wouldn't recommend cream pies to? Or are you pretty much a fundamentalist, radical in this sense?
Well, see, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's a very good question. I would obviously try and stay away from those that are in their fertile season. You don't want to accidentally start having a baby. But you know what? Grannies are great. They're a great go-to for that. You're not going to have to worry about any repercussions from your kinkiness.
Firefighters?
Yeah, go for it. You know, I know there was a lot of talk with swamp butt, but you know, anything like that, I think that's a great place to go to.
Gorgeous. Now, with as far as cream pies are concerned, for it,
Yeah.
I love cream pie so much. It's hard for me to. I get emotional.
You know, it's for me, it's kind of a relief that I'm being proselyted as this guardian of all cream pie knowledge. It's nice to get it off my chest, you know, because I've been holding it deep down for a very long time, and you know, I don't think it's something that we should be shamed. I think it's you know, I continually am like, just go out, just do the pie, you know.
Do the pie.
I like, I feel like people do celebrate cream pies unknowingly. Anytime there's a pregnancy announcement and everyone's stoked, you're essentially saying, I'm so happy someone came in you, yay!
Yeah, especially when, you know, to their entire family. That's awkward, right? You know.
Everyone knows what happened.
Yeah, it's been happening for centuries at this point, for millennia, and so I can't help but look at a pair and go, ooh, you two, you kinky people. I know what you did, and you know, it's just.
Well, you know, that's part of the that's part of the, especially, you know, I think that hypocrisy stands out maybe most starkly among the religious. You know, depending on what religion and how intensely they believe, you know, certain sects will believe that you should not do cream pies unless in a very specific situation such as marriage.
Yep.
Now, this withholding, I think this is the ultimate withholding play, and I've long thought this, that the religious belief of abstinence until marriage is maybe the hottest creation of foreplay, that's ever existed. That you can't come inside of someone or else you'll burn forever. Beyond time, you will be in pain, excruciating pain, if you bust.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes sense in that respect that these communities would come together and celebrate cream pie.
I mean, it's you know, look, I like to kind of look at our community as an example of some dangerous plays, and you know, I just want to congratulate Dave on his recent dates and everything like that. But I think he's a prime example of holding it in. You know, we when he told us he had a date, the first thing we were concerned about was the safety of this young lady that was going to be taking on his bow staff, and we wanted to make sure that all that pressure wasn't built up over that time to you know, do some damage to this
That's very feminist.
young lady. Yeah. So we wanted to make sure that, you know, again, I think cream pies are just a way of practicing safe sex. You know, it's just making sure that, you know, just doing the natural thing, you know, and if it's a bit of fun, sure, why not? I did want to just address, someone just put in that March 14th is Pi Day. Ironically, that's my birthday. So I guess it really does, you know, it ties up that I'm the master of all cream pie.
The guardian of cream pie's birthday is on Pi Day.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
You know, I've just found my calling. I never realized this. It's
Wow.
That's what this channel does, right?
That's beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
I'm really happy for you.
I want to tell you how much I appreciate that, you know, how much you've shared with us about how you have previously ejaculated into your wife.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too personal here, but I just did the deed a moment ago, and I can't wait to wake my wife up and tell her the great news of, she's fast asleep right now. Can't wait to wake her up and tell her all this grand news that I've just found out. And
Fellas, put some, and this goes for you too. I addressed the freaks earlier, but have some fucking shame and allow that to be the nuclear engine of your sexuality. Now, Fort. Do you before we move on tonight? Do you have any questions for our special guest tonight? Was there any sort of advice regarding either your wife or your daughters that you're looking maybe for some guidance for?
Yeah. So I want to get your opinion, Mish, on where you stand with men putting out their feelings. I've heard some mixed messages that women are really after some strong men, but at the same time they want someone who's in touch with the feelings inside. And so I think there could be some crossed wires there, and I was hoping you could enlighten us a little bit on that.
I think it is important for men to express their emotions, but not in a way that makes them seem like a huge pussy. Because, like, if someone came to me, if I was dating someone or married to someone, and he just suddenly was, like, crying regularly, it'd be like, okay, this is a bit much. But if he just looked at me and communicated, I am sad today, be like, all right, I'll try to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Just don't lose it,
Yeah.
Hold it together.
You don't strike me as a crier though, Ford. Are you a crier? Big one?
No, I like to think of myself as, I like to suppress my feelings, and then it just comes out in a real rage.
Yeah.
You're stereotypical 1920s man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I were to guess, Ford, I would imagine that you have a pretty stereotypical British repression about you.
Yeah, we don't like to show feelings. We're very private people, unless you're royalty apparently.
Kind of set the bar as far as Western Anglo Protestant repression, though. You guys really did the work and set the tone for the entire world for what's been millennia now.
Yeah, it's at this point we're just numb inside, but like I said, it at some point will boil up into a huge rage, and I don't know, maybe we'll be going on a beating spree or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah,
it's once in a while. So what can you do? Just take the good with the bad.
Well, I think so. I think that's really. I love where you landed, and I love that question. I think was a poignant question. I think is on a lot of people's minds in the chat tonight. How much crying does a man? When does a man become a pussy for crying so much? And I think as subjective as that line is, there's absolutely a line.
Yes.
There's absolutely a line. I think that's something we all need to think about. Well, Fort, listen, I really I appreciate how generous you've been with your time and your energy and your mind and spirit this evening.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, Fort. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste to you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Wonderful. I'm going to get this caller in, and then I'm going to take a piss real fast. You want to take a piss break?
I'll take a piss break.
We're going to take a piss break. 1 second. Caller, are you there?
So as I was saying, it's really great to see both of you.
Yeah,
Hi, Dave.
Dave, would you mind waiting just for like 2 seconds while we take a piss real fast?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, you will not be terminated upon returning.
God damn it.
God damn it, Larry. Okay. Well, hold on. Hold on. I really do have to piss. Okay. Be right back. Okay, there.
What?
Larry, did you cancel? So, hold on.
What?
Larry, did you cancel 4 callers? Is that what we're dealing with? That Larry has a cache of 4 callers? 4,000 bits. So 4,000 bits, you have 4. All right, so listen, this is what's going to go on. I'm going to open the line back up.
Whoever the chat chooses to hang up on.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to listen to Dave talk for, let's say, like 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Then we're going to throw a poll because Larry is like a
Every call
sultan.
now is going to be a poll.
The next 4 calls have polls. So I don't know if there's a mod that can do that, if there's a mod still around. All right, let's see here. Larry's making okay. Here we go. So let's bring Dave back on 30 to 60 seconds, and then if there's a mod that can do a poll, that'd be great. Dave, okay, listen. Here's the deal, Dave. Larry.
No, I don't want to hear any deal. I'm the man. You can't stop me, lad. You can't stop me, you cocksucker. I was on hold, motherfucker. No one can stop me.
Shit.
He put me on hold. Leslie and me put me on hold, you dumbass motherfucker.
I had to piss.
I'm going to keep talking all night long. Because no one can fucking stop me, you fuckers.
All right, now I think this is a good time if a mod could throw a poll up. Because Larry...
It doesn't matter about the poll, because I'm not going anywhere, you motherfuckers.
We're frozen.
Oh,
God
we're frozen.
God damn it.
Oh, isn't that awesome? It's frozen. That means I can keep talking all night long. That's right, because it's frozen. You can't turn me off. Don't you understand? You're wasting your fucking
Hold on,
money,
Dave. I really do
Larry.
have to reset OBS. Hold on. Okay. I'll do the poll.
We're back.
We got to do the poll. At the very least, we got to do the poll.
Do the poll, it won't matter. You wasted 4,000 bits on me, you lousy cunt.
I love the drama.
5,000. What a loser you are. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, you loser. You gave Leslie 5,000 bits for nothing. You loser. Go to sleep. Go to sleep on your own.
1 minute.
By yourself. Because you're a lonely
The poll, Larry, you
cocksucker.
agreed to the poll situation, so we're doing the poll.
Go to sleep, Larry, alone.
Okay, we got
Alone.
about 40 seconds
And
left.
sleep
So-
in your own piss and shit. Because that's all you're good for. You wasted 6,000 bits on me, you cunt.
Everyone vote. Everyone get their vote in. We're going to terminate Dave or not.
Dave is out for blood this Valentine's Day.
Is this tone conducive to explorations? Is this going to get us spiritually where we all need to be?
I think it's spiritually in line with everything.
I want to say to the both of you, God bless you, and I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day. And I hope you did right by her, Leslie. I hope you did right by her, because she deserves the best.
For my temporary roommate. Well,
Exactly.
as far as temporary roommate, I high-fived her earlier, and we drank coffee, and I listened to her kind of just talk about different kinds of chapstick.
I
Oh,
love
good.
chapstick.
And you know what? I'm going to hang up on my own accord.
No, because I just hung up on you. I had to. That's that. And next caller, here we go. So this community spoke. We terminated Dave. Namaste, Dave. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We are joined by special guest Mish for Ladies' Night.
Hi.
What is something that we can call you, caller?
Oh, please call me Scotty Whoopass.
Scotty Whoopass?
Yes, please.
Scotty Whoopass, welcome to the program, Scotty. How are you doing?
It's a
this
sick
evening?
name, Scotty.
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I'm hoping this is the cream pie hotline.
The cream pie hotline. Now, what do you mean by cream pie hotline? It could be, depending on what you mean.
Well, I'm assuming there's no delivery service, but I'll take therapy as a second best answer.
Therapy. So you're either looking to come inside of an ass or pussy, or you're looking for therapy. Second place.
I've come to that conclusion, yes.
Okay. Now, I can't. I don't know how to let him do cream pies now.
I think
We can add.
you gotta find someone physically in your area.
Well, we can talk hypothetically. I mean,
Well, we could combine cream pie and therapy. So, what is what's a way in which what's something that you hate about yourself that we could combine with cream pies?
well, the one thing I hate the most is that the only thing at my house that pulls out is the couch. I'm a cream pie enthusiast.
Big cream pie guy. Yeah, you don't pull out, and you do have a pull-out couch though.
Yes, the couch pulls out, but I don't.
So, and you said that this is something you hate about yourself. Am I wrong? Did I hear that wrong?
You heard that correct. No, I mean, it's, I would say 9 out of 10 women agree with me. They hate when I, don't pull out.
9 out of 10 women hate when you don't pull out.
So is this unintentional?
What is that, 10,000 bits? 10,000
Jesus
bits.
Christ, Larry.
Larry going fucking ape shit. I think that should just have a sort of animation of a cock just slapping the table. Larry Pickle Jar making it rain.
I hope you get the best sleep of your life, Larry, or whatever the fuck.
Larry, stay up. Keep doing this. Keep laundering your fucking trafficking money, whatever you're doing. Is this blood money, or is this you traffic the disabled from war zones?
Or are you really good at an MLM?
Yeah, are you just fucking really sick at Herbalife? Okay, for real.
Okay.
But are you seriously though? How good are you at Herbalife? Because it looks like you're really good.
Top seller, top recruiter.
Are you the biggest recruiter in the Northwest, Larry? Don't be shy. Well, listen. I hear you, caller. I hear you, Scotty Kickass. I think
Whoop-ass.
Whoop-ass. My apologies. I apologize about
Whoop it,
that.
lick it, kick. Yeah, we're good.
Scotty Whoop-ass, listen. You're looking for more stuff that pulls out other than your couch and is your penis. And even though women hate it when you don't pull out, is your penis up for discussion? Is that something that we can talk about, you pulling out?
It's a hard topic to discuss, but I'm willing.
So is you not pulling out a problem because you
Not a
have no
problem.
control over it?
Oh, I have control. I mean, it's intentional. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Were you molested as a kid or anything?
I wasn't molested, but as a kid, I did the molesting.
Okay, so you're a full throttled sexual predator.
Well, as a kid, man, I was game on. You couldn't leave me alone in a kindergarten class.
Yeah, it sounds like still in the mix for you though. Well, listen, I'm going to give you the advice that I give all sexual predators that I work with, and I don't work with a small number of them, just so you know, okay? I've been around this block, and my batting average is not good, and that's what I'm going to kind of tell you right now. It is tough to work with your kind. not a lot of flexibility, not a lot of resilience, either mental, cognitive, intellectual, spiritual, emotional. You're kind of retarded.
Well, as a kid, though, but as an adult, I gave up the kid-like ways. I mean, it's not like I'm doing it now.
Well, you're wiling out, coming in every pussy that you can make eye contact with. Sounds like.
Yeah.
But they're 18 plus, though. I mean, that's
Yeah, but if you're coveted, you're still. It's
If a woman goes to the bathroom right after a cream pie, are they scraping the cream out of the pie? Because I want the cream to stay in the pie.
Party 100.
Well,
it falls out.
Good point. Yeah, I mean, if they're scraping it out, it's only to make dessert later on. But you gotta let it set, right? You gotta put it in a ramekin in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes before you taste it.
Listen, what I'm going to offer you is an exercise in radical empathy. How squeamish are you about letting a guy come inside of you?
I'm willing to try. I mean, $20 is $20.
So you have a flat rate of a dick in your ass and coming inside of you for $20.
Minimum, not flat rate. I could go more, but just at a minimum.
I mean, that's still a really good deal.
That's honestly not. I would. There's a version of me that would say yes to that.
I mean, Fridays are BOGO. You can buy one, get one. You know.
Damn.
BOGO Fridays.
You're insane.
Yeah. No, you're an entrepreneur certainly, and that's a positive
Come on,
quality.
come on.
I don't know if it completely offsets your sexual predation, but I think there's something to that entrepreneurial spirit. Very American and very inspiring.
I mean, I appreciate your input, literally and figuratively.
Well, listen, I think what you should do is what's the okay, if someone doesn't come inside of you, how much does that cost?
That's free.
So I think
Damn.
Yeah, I think this is honestly a great if anybody's looking for an ass to fuck,
We've got a bisexual king on our hands.
we got damaged goods in a caller right now. And if you want to make use of that, then that's your business. But listen to me right now when I tell you, Scotty, that I think as soon as possible, you need to let somebody come inside your ass without paying you. And this is a basic empathetic exercise.
Okay.
What would that be like to lose that $20? Oh, it's mind blowing, right? It's way worse.
I mean, lose it or charity. I mean, it's a tax write-off.
It's not looking good for you. Listen, I normally save this for after the call. It's not looking good for you, bud.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think
if I introduce Viagra to these experiences, you as a professional therapist, would you recommend that?
For your cock? No, I don't think No.
I don't think you need.
You don't need
with your dick.
Yeah, you.
I think you need help with your mind.
Like the opposite of Viagra for your dick, but that'll be massaged into your mind. Maybe like a lobotomy or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fair enough. Because I did have Viagra eye drops, but apparently it just makes you look hard, and I don't really appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't. That's crazy, man. Listen, I've never heard about no shit like that, and that sounds like some cutting edge, state of the art stuff. But what I think spiritually speaking, I think what you need is like a traumatic brain injury, and like hopefully it goes the other way.
12 disciples, maybe. That sounds hot, right?
What? What do you think?
12 disciples?
Yeah, for spiritually. I mean, that's what Jesus had.
I don't understand what you just said.
12
Listen,
disciples.
Scotty.
You're giving, yes, sir.
Scotty, listen, this has been a really spiritually edifying call, and I really appreciate you being so generous tonight.
Amen,
now,
brother.
but before we move on, though, I do have to ask. I don't really have a question. I'm going to be honest. I thought I was hoping that something would occur to me once I got to the end of that sentence.
Oh man.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think's wrong with you?
What do you think's wrong with you, Scotty?
No, absolutely nothing. Perfection is where I come from.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're a narcissist.
Yeah, narcissist or sociopath. But
there you go.
yeah. Okay. Well, good luck. Namaste.
Namaste.
Just a heads up. If you find out a guy calls himself Scotty Whoopass, be on your defense.
Yeah.
And maybe, honestly, that might have been good advice. That might have been good advice, regardless of you hearing his sexual predatory nature. Honestly, I would say overall, if you just hear somebody say, like, my name's Scotty, what's your last name? Scotty Whoopass, be on your guard.
Yeah.
What about Billy? Billy
Dick Punch.
Billy Dick Punch. And he says it and it's not a joke. You should be on your guard.
I would trust him a little more, though. Because that's just fucking stupid.
What about Robert Pussy Pinch? Now, that's something you got to look out for sure. I would add all these names to your list of blocked callers. Camille Vision. Mishka?
How much do people think before they have sex?
Good question, Jalapeno.
I think it depends on the context. I think there are some instances where people do not think, and they just fuck, which is fine if everyone's having fun. But then there are people who overthink before they fuck. I feel like usually they have a worse time fucking. Yeah, just don't think while you fuck.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Don't even worry about it.
We got time for a couple more callers tonight. It's Ladies' Night on Explorations, and we're coming into the home stretch. We have a special guest, a lady, in the studio tonight. Mish.
It's me.
And how long have you been a woman?
My whole life.
Wonderful. Born as a woman.
Yep. Very lucky.
So you understand the world from the guise of a woman.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tell us about that.
I get scared a lot.
Scared
a lot.
Interesting. Okay.
Sometimes I'm at the store and someone will just make eye contact with me, especially if it's a man, and I'm like, oh man, he's gonna take me in the parking lot. I'm scared. So then I just
afraid of being
kinda,
kidnapped. You're smaller.
yeah, and I can't decide if it's like better to leave before him or after him. Probably before. I dated someone who was terrible, and he asked me out to dinner and then broke up with me on the way to dinner under like a train overpass, and I started screaming and crying in public in the middle of the day under a train overpass, and everyone was avoiding walking on the same side of the street as us. And then I like calmed down a little bit. He was like, do you still want to go get food? And I was like, what the fuck? No.
What kind of food were you guys going to go get?
We were going to go eat sushi. And then
was it good sushi or like whatever?
it was like my favorite sushi restaurant.
And you still said no.
I was like, no, I don't want to fucking go. And then we went back to my apartment, and I was confused why he broke up with me. So we were talking, and then he tried to have sex with me, and I said, please get out of my apartment, and he left. And I think that was like the craziest breakup I've ever had.
Thanks for your perspective, Misha.
Yeah, that's what being a girl is like.
Okay, interesting. We got a caller on deck. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're here with special guest Mish for Ladies' Night on Explorations. Caller, what's something that we can call you tonight? I didn't even go. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're with special guest Mish for Ladies' Night on Explorations. Caller, what is something that we can call you this evening?
This is a Wiki Wiver.
Wiki Wiva?
Peppercorn Patty, you should call in with a crazy breakup story. Would love to hear it.
Wiki Wiva?
No. We Wiki Wiver.
The Wiki Wiva?
Wiki Wiva.
Oh,
with
Wiki Wiva.
I love Wesley. He's such a sweet guy. He helped me I got my first big deal. I got my album going on right now. It's Wiki Wiva.
Hey, man, congratulations and welcome back to the program, Wiki. How are you?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. I got a drummer, I got a bass player, and I got a full band, and we're working on an album, man. And I'm dedicated to the ladies. It's called Giving the Bitch a Bone.
That's
it's gonna
gorgeous.
Be a good one.
What style of music is it?
It's kind of rock and roll. One night I was on your show, and I did a little bit of a song, Filthy Little Pig. And,
oh yeah, I remember that. That was gorgeous.
I got contacted by a bunch of guys, and I got a manager. And next thing you know, I found my local owner.
See, that's amazing stuff. That's exactly the kind of stuff that happens on this program. As we operate in a sort of mental health capacity. And do we change lives? Yes. Do we cure mental illness? Yes. But do we do things like this? We connect parts of the universe yearning to connect. Yes. The industry with a very talented Wiki Wiva and his band now being exposed to a brand new audience. Very exciting stuff. Can you give us a little taste, Wiki, of a new song you've been working on?
Oh man, I got one. My manager said I shouldn't tell too much because the Filthy Little Pig song got kind of popular and I heard people's cell phone around my neighborhood. But I got a song called Dead Man, and I wrote it. It's kind of a romantic song, but it's sort of sad song. You know, the feelings when you feel things. I had a real question though for the ladies, but I can give you a little taste of Dead Man.
Go for it. No. Save the song. We'll save the song for the end. You ask this lady something because we're not going to have her forever. Go.
Who is this lovely lady you got next to you? Who is this?
I'm Mish. I'm Leslie's temporary roommate.
Lady. You're freaking hot. You know what I'm saying? You're like an ice cream pie.
Thanks, Wiki.
You're so hot. Oh, I'm about to write a song about Mish.
Go ahead. What in her beauty inspires what? Go ahead.
We throughout America got together, and we've been hanging out, and we've been living cohabitating, as they like to call it in my neighborhood. And I always got a boner. I don't know what to do with it all the time. I'm sorry, sir?
You said in your neighborhood. You called it cohabitating. Are you in a halfway house?
Well, the people around our neighborhood called you cohabitating. You not got her shacked up yet. And I was like, I'm trying, man. Trying. I think it makes her feel uncomfortable standing there. We're drinking our orange juice. And then she's looking down, and I got a boner. I don't know what to do with it all the time. I mean, it's like my hands. I don't know exactly where to put them everywhere. But then when them things are always poking up, I don't know what to do. Can any ladies give me something, for instance, what I could do?
For your boner?
You're talking about your boner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta take care of it yourself. Do you know how to do that?
How often do you jack off?
I mean, you talking about rub one out?
Yeah.
Yeah, rubbing one out, cranking the hog.
That doesn't fix it. It's like a good wind blow when I get a walk on.
Wait, how often do you jack off?
About 4 or 5 times a day.
Nice. Yeah, crank it up.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Crank it up a few more.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah. Listen, if it's reached the point where you feel as if you're in a mental health crisis because your boner's too hard and you're asking women what to do about your boner that's too hard, I would say jack off
way more.
Way more.
Way more.
Well, I mean, she only wants to do it a couple times a day, and she loves it, but I can't give her, I can't do it. I'm not begging for it. It's just a natural thing that happened to me. It's not like I'm trying to get something, I don't know what else to do. I just didn't know. It's just a natural thing. It's something I didn't know if the ladies had something for. It's my first real relationship. And man,
well, that's the success of a music career. Your life is in the spotlight now, Wiki.
Yeah, we've got a whole album going, and we've been working on it. I got a drummer, and a guitar, another guitar player, and a bass player, and we've been working on some new tunes. So we got one called Weight of the World. We got one called Filthy Little Pig. Got another one called Dead Man. We got another one called Wallow. It's called Wallow. Watch me wallow in my pain.
That's awesome.
I love that one.
I love that song.
It's a pretty good tune, yeah. I got one called Dead Man I could let you hear a little bit of. If you want to hear like the first verse, would you like to hear it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Please.
Okay. It kind of goes, it's kind of slow burner. It goes, wow, wow, wooka, wooka, wow, wow, wooka, wow, wow, wooka, 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 wooka. Don't let me touch you. Boom, boom, boom. I might hurt you, it might hurt real bad. Wow, wow, wow. Don't let me speak to you. Boom, boom, boom. I might break your heart, might break it in half. Boom, boom, boom. Don't let me look at you. Boom, boom. Might turn you into a stone or be a statue. And then it builds up and goes, I feel like a dead man. No feeling in these bones. And gray overtones. Boom, boom, boom. Might well be blind. I can't see no color in this white. I feel like a dead man. Boom, boom, boom. Dressed for a funeral tonight. I feel like a dead man. I am a dead man. Well, but that's about all the word for you. Where we?
I fucking love that.
That was gorgeous, Wiki.
You inspired me. I couldn't find no bandmate. And then you got me all hyped up, and next thing you know, I got banned. We're walking, man. So walking.
Walking wool.
Walking.
It's walk and wow. I'm walking well. Woco, I don't know. I found my Woco. It's been beautiful.
We're walking
Thank
in
you,
wool
Webby.
with Wiki Weber.
It's walking well.
It's
so
walking
sweet.
wool.
It's walk and well. You are the sweetest thing, Misha. I might dumb puffle you. You're so cute. Dang.
Thanks. Thanks, Wiki.
You make my tail wag.
Hell yeah.
So what you think, Wesley? You think we got a hit single there, or pretty good? Hello?
I'm very moved. Can you give me a second?
He's crying.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
The walking wool made him cry.
He's so emotional. I love him. He turned my wife around. And I was sitting in the
sounds
back
like
porch
it.
thinking I wasn't going
I don't
nowhere.
doubt that for a
Then I
second.
got this band together. We're walking well, and
Were you
We're doing
walking
the
and
walking
rolling before, Leslie?
yeah, I've been working on the walking well, but I haven't done it. And then he just, next thing you know, the power of the Namaste came upon me, and I was sitting in my backyard, and I was like, boners everywhere, and I said, I'll make a walking well out. Wait. Oh, where's we? If I could, I'm going to invite you to my marriage, where's we? And you bring that niece with you. You never know, we could get something freaky going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Well, she's looking for a home, temporary roommate. So we'll see how that goes. Wiki, listen, it's been fantastic to catch up with you.
I miss you, Wesley. You're an inspiration to everyone.
I miss you, and I listen. I just want to thank you from the deepest bowel of my spirit, body, and soul, and heart and mind that you have given us something priceless this evening, and it is the musings of the creativity of a childlike's mind.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That was sweet. You're such a sweet guy.
This
I won't
Valentine's
wait.
Day, we was walking and we was rolling with Wiki Weber.
Oh, well, thank you. I love you, Mish. You kind of cute.
Thanks, Wiki.
Wiki, thank you so much. And listen, don't forget about what we told you, though. This is going to be important. You're in the spotlight. You're going to have a lot more opportunities, women throwing themselves at you. You're going to find yourself a lot more
Capable
aroused.
of walking and rolling the more you jack off.
Yeah, jack off more and you
Wow.
walk and roll to the heavens.
Is there any straps you can put around that thing? Like if I'm on stage, I really don't want to have a boner. Is there any kind of straps?
Straps.
Any kind of thing the women can tell me about?
Straps for your bona. I would say Yeah, just do you have any female to male or female to non-binary friends?
Not right now.
Just put a chest binder around your dick.
Put a chest binder around your cock.
See if that helps.
Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. I will be Wesley and Misha. You are one hot tender plate, baby. Y'all be sweet.
Namaste.
Hell yeah, Wiki.
Namaste.
Namaste, Wiki.
Keep walking and rolling.
Walking and rolling into Fwee Woad. Oh my goodness. Ah.
That was a steamy call.
That was a steamy call. That got me steamed up. That was.
Both these chicks are so hot.
Wow, we got a fucking comedian in the chat. Fucking comedian in the chat. Namaste to you. Deceeple, what's up? How are you, Deceeple? Namaste to you.
What am I supposed to do with this boner? Rub it out.
Sociopathogene, jack off in chat.
Pet it till stuff comes out.
Don't tell people about it. Don't send people pictures. It'll get us in trouble. But I am telling you, as a fully licensed mental health counselor, jack off as much as possible.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, listen, I don't, it's weird. It's like, once you hear conventional wisdom through the prism of a mind like mine, such as jacking off more and more and more until it hurts, you know, normally it's like, oh, that's what all the dummies tell me to do. That's what my friends in middle school told me to do. But now that somebody as brilliant and genius as I am telling you to jack off as much as you physically and emotionally can, it hits different. It's a different perspective to understand a truth like that. So push yourself, Socio. Oh, we got another caller. We have time for maybe... This might be our last call. Let's see how this goes. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're here with special guest Mish for Ladies' Night on Explorations.
Hey!
Caller, what's something that we can call you this evening?
It's Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Welcome back to the program, Jeff or JJ Plays Head King Mod.
I'm known by many names.
Yes,
many
indeed.
names.
Those are a few.
How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing well. I mean, I'm not with Tori right now. I will be going to see her tomorrow.
Oh, I was going to ask, did she pass?
No. She is alive and well. She is alive.
She's alive. Okay. So you've got a live girlfriend on Valentine's Day, and you're not with that special lady. Tell us about, what does that feel like?
Well, as crazy as it's been, I mean, you've seen the true transformation of me being on this program. If we took it back to last Valentine's Day, I was just eager and excited to get to know Tori.
I know, and now listen, if you become... Hold on, I'm chewing. Mish, go ahead.
If you come to Explorations, you will get a girlfriend.
Straight up. Then that's a guarantee.
That is a guarantee. Yeah, 12 months on the program, and it works. 12 months in love. It's really crazy. We could have our own TLC show at this point.
We love here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I'm the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And here on Valentine's Day, it's Ladies' Night. And for Ladies' Night, I will say explicitly, and I think I feel comfortable speaking for Mish, is in that we love.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
Everyone heard it.
So, and how much have you? What's it like being in love, JJ?
Well, it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
I'd be scared of you if you said you hated it.
Wow.
I don't think Tori would appreciate it if I did that.
Bless you. Now, listen. I think you know some people have really intense shit to say. You know, the greatest writers of all time. You ask them about love, and they write these poems and these sonnets and these what have yous, and you know, bending the language to demonstrate, you know, humanity in its core. And I think it's pretty interesting that when I asked you, what's it like being in love? And you said, it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not about to write a fucking, you know, a sonnet about it, but I mean, it's pretty
Is Tori
tight.
watching this evening?
No, she's probably passed out. It's late for her. She's an old woman. She has to get up at like 7 a.m. for work.
Lil Bombucha in the chat said, Tori is the best.
She is. Lil Bombucha, we had a stream earlier, and she was a big fan of Tori. I had Tori on the show tonight for the Valentine's Day stream.
Shout
actually.
out. Yeah. Quick, we had a communal vision from Jalapeno Business. Should people that don't like to fuck be alone? And
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
yes. I think yes. I think as a counselor, as a spiritual guide, I think you should get. If you were looking at me, you're making eye contact with me personally. I don't know how you'd handle someone like this if someone came to you asking for advice. But if you made eye contact with me, you said, Leslie, I don't like to fuck. It grosses me out. It stinks. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the feel of it. But I don't want to be alone. What advice would you give me? I would say you better get fucking used to being alone. As a mental health professional, personally speaking.
I think that's rational and good.
Now, we did have a question, though, and I'm going to throw this to JJ. This is from Explorer, longtime Explorer, Disciple, asking, do we need to neuter? The term jacking it, is it too masculine? JJ, what do you think?
Jacking it? No, not at all. I mean, jerk off your girlfriend. I think that's so much better. Also, if you
jack your
this is a
girlfriend
pro
off.
tip,
Hell
right?
yeah.
This is a pro tip, okay? If you pretend that the female vagina's clitoris is just a tiny peepee.
Clitoris. Is it clitoris or clitoris? What do you prefer?
Clitoris.
Okay. Continue.
But if it's like a tiny peepee and you just jack it off, you jack off the tiny peepee. I mean, you're jerking on it. You're jerking it. You know, it's you jerk off. You get them every time. Jerk the tiny peepee.
I just saw with a wife. Do you jack off your wife?
It's a good
Twitch
question.
must know.
Yeah,
Twitch
do you
is dying to
jerk
know.
do you jerk the tiny peepee of your wife?
Just a little bitty pee-pee.
You ever pretend like your wife's clitoris is a dick?
Yeah, jerk it, dude. Giving them the old reach around.
Yeah. Well, listen to me right now, JJ. I think what the sort of perspective you shared with that term was prescient, was poignant. And I think
Someone asked, do you have to use special tools?
No. It's just like you're playing the world's smallest violin. You know, you just use your fingers and you
Just
you
like
jerk
two
off.
fingers?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
like you're rolling a booger.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I would tell my sons.
Pretend you're rolling a booger.
Yeah.
Just find the little nub and pretend you're rolling a booger. Very
That'll work.
discreetly.
I mean, it'll get the job done. Yeah, that's pretty good advice.
Interesting. Well, JJ, separated from your other on
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Thank you. Valentine's Day, February 14th, Tuesday evening. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. I'm the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, what I'm saying to you once again is that I think you're separated from your other on Valentine's Day. Now, is this is giving you a heightened sense of isolation. And take us into that experience, JJ. What kind of spiritual revelations have you had in the past couple hours?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is a little stinky to be on the day of. Also, I mean, Valentine's, it's a fucking Tuesday. I mean, you know, bless namaste to the program. I mean, without the program tonight, I don't know where I would be in life in general.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But luckily, we celebrated this past weekend. However, she was on her period, so I don't think we got the full Valentine's Day really experience. That was a shame.
Right. You guys don't fuck on the period. I understand that.
I'm down. I'm down to part the Red Seas at any time. But
Moses.
That was on. Yeah, that was on her. You know, that was on.
Free
her,
my people. Let my people go.
Yeah.
And it's your sperm, is what you mean. And in this case, your sperm would be the Jews. Can you get banned for saying Jews?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, so I mean, we celebrated this past weekend. You know, I did the huge. You know, I got her a nice little custom card. I got her some stickies. I got, you know, some chocolates and candy for her. You know, that really saved the weekend. You know,
Hell yeah.
If your girlfriend's bleeding, just shove chocolate down her fucking throat, and then she's like happy immediately. It's pretty. That's a life hack.
Tie the old bag on.
Yeah.
The old feed bag.
The old feed bag.
Yeah, the old feed bag, which is full of
feed
fucking
bag with
Russell
Fannie
Silver.
Mae.
Yep. And then tomorrow I'm going up. I'm gonna go up to the north and go and see her and stay for the week. And then we're gonna do our festivities tomorrow, which probably means, I don't know, Happy Valentine's Day anal. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm assuming that's a good.
Congrats.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good to us.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else you do on Valentine's Day. I feel like anal is just kind of like the way to go. It's like it's a parting gift, I guess. Yeah.
Anal. Is the
Anal
way to
is
go.
a parting gift.
Like a severance package.
Yeah. Like a CEO severance package. No.
Interesting. I've never thought about it that way. And really broadening my perspective on corporate culture in that sentence. I think there's a lot of us that are committed to sort of mission statement within a corporate setting.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows in a corporate setting you always get fucked up the ass. So I mean, you might as well just kind of
like actually do it.
You might as well have actual
Yeah.
anal sex.
Yeah.
Actual anal sex.
Do you have any tips?
Can I hear that one more time?
Yeah, go ahead. Say that again.
Do you have any anal tips?
Anal tips? Oh god, yeah. A lot of lube. That's like the only thing. I mean, swear up and down by lube, right? When you're doing butt play, I mean, you going rough. I mean, there's going to be blood. You know, you're going rough and dry. There's going to be a lot of blood.
Hell no.
Do we have any gay men in the chat?
But yeah, and also to make sure on the female, you know, if Tori's just like blowing down jalapenos, you know, that's a war zone down there. You know, that's a war zone. You got to avoid that for at least a couple of weeks. You got to let the jalapeno seeds pass.
Is she a notorious jalapeno popper fan? She likes getting the poppers at Buffalo Wild Wings and Chili's and what have you?
Yeah, and then it's just a nightmare. You know, just hot.
As far as anal sex is concerned.
Have you guys ever gotten poppers at one of those sexy stores?
Oh, we're talking about actual pop. No, I haven't, and I don't. You know, the last time I went into an amazing store, they had them in the back shelf, and I was genuinely asking questions because I had no idea. Like, what the fuck are poppers? Like, you just sniff it, and then you're like, "Ooh, yeah, shove it up my ass," and I'm hard immediately. And I remember asking the clerk, being like, "You know, what are those? Like, are those?" she's like, oh, those are just stimulants. I can't really talk to you about them.
Yeah.
And that even, that got me even more kind of like interested. And I was just like, well, isn't that what like people call they call it poppers, right? And she immediately shut me down.
Yep.
She was like, well, now I can't sell them to you because you said that.
Yeah, we have to. There was one time I went into a store and my friend asked for just poppers, and they looked at him and said, no, absolutely not. And then another one of my friends asked for a specific one, said, do you have Rush or something like that? And he moved this display that was in front of them and like took one down and gave it to him. So it was really interesting to watch one of my friends get shut down for just saying poppers.
Like a cop?
Yeah, and then another one of my friends basically just asked for VCR cleaner, and they're like, oh, okay, here you go.
What the hell?
It's
so that's a
VCR
real
cleaner.
thing. Like, they actually like legally can't tell you. Like they're like, oh, because they like decline the sale.
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
can't tell you
I
that
can't-
you sniff them.
Yeah, that's
They're
what
an
I mean.
inhalant, essentially. You like huff them.
That's what buying weed used to be like.
Or like pieces. You couldn't ask for a bong.
Yeah, you couldn't say bong. You couldn't say like anything about drugs or referencing anything close to drugs. You had to say like, yeah, I forgot what the word is that you had to use, but
Yeah, but poppers, if you're able to successfully get your hands on them, should loosen everything up down there.
Interesting. Why is that? What is how do poppers work? How is it you sniff something and then your asshole just gets loose?
You sniff them, I don't know, you get kind of a head rush. I've never used them in a sexual context. I've just been like at a party and someone's like, you want to sniff poppers? I'm like, yeah, I'll do fucking anything.
Right.
And it just kind of gives you a little bit of a head rush, like your brain kind of throbs. Yeah, it makes you all red in the face.
Is it like that shit that I see it now like being used for like weightlifting somehow, and you like smell it and it like smacks you in the face?
Oh, those like smelling salts?
Yeah.
I think
is it
that's like
that, or?
Is that ammonia? That's something else, I think. Yeah. But it does smell like shit. It smells bad.
yeah, it smells like shit. It smells like an
So
industrial
you're aware of it too, Leslie? You've done them?
No, I've never done them, but one time, no, I've just been around them a lot, and I know what they smell like. One time I was behind the counter of a restaurant, and I was like making drinks and shit, and this one dumbass like just poured poppers all over his scarf and just like sat there and huffed his scarf for like a half an hour. It was weird. It was a weird move.
Yeah.
Also, you shouldn't really let it like touch your skin.
Also, like, you're at a fucking restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
you're really trying to. I don't know,
Whippets is
huff
just
at a
nitrous
restaurant?
oxide. That's true. That's
Huh.
true. I had a moderate whippet problem in high school.
Whippets are a fun drug.
Yeah.
It's a really stupid drug.
What is a
you only get
popper?
high on whippets though for like
the inhalant.
Like 30 seconds, right? You just go brain dead for 30 seconds, and you're like, "Whoa, let's do that again."
Yeah, it's
Right?
fucking awesome. Don't do it.
That's
If there's a
Whippets
Twitch
on
mod-
acid,
if
yes.
There's a Twitch mod watching the stream right now. Know that we think drugs are poo-poo.
It's
Okay?
so
Listen,
bad.
It's so bad for you, and it's bad. And it's bad. Listen, if you think drugs are good,
I'm disappointed in you.
ew, no,
PU.
don't do it. PU, stinky diaper stuff. That's babies. Don't do that. But also, if you are,
Just don't ask for poppers by
don't-
saying,
yeah.
"Can I get poppers?"
it's like weed. Don't say
Yeah,
weed
but
at head
but you
Ask
can
if they
still, like,
have
name brand.
jungle juice or Rush or something similar.
Ass blaster, something along those lines.
VCR cleaner.
Yeah, obviously I go to the Amazing Store for my VCR cleaner to clean
Yeah,
my
you go
my
to sex
VCR.
shops to clean your VCR.
Yeah, in 2023 I have to clean my VCR, and I got to go to fucking the Amazing Store to do it.
Yeah, I go to the gay neighborhood and have them clean my VCR.
Yeah, I go on
$20.
Grindr and I just ask people if they want to clean my VCR.
Yeah, Laserdisc, VCR, any Betamax, as Hot Springs shared, any of the old technologies. You go to a quirky little head shop in the gay neighborhood of your town,
and just have fun.
And have fun.
Cut
Loosen
loose.
up. Cut loose. Let your hair out of the ponytail. Take the top down. Well, listen, this is a really mini disc. Perfect. The homosexual community loves cleaning mini disc players. JJ, listen, this has been a really fortifying call. Can you send us off with just a word of positivity for women everywhere?
Oh yeah, women everywhere. I mean, listen, it's Valentine's Day. It's ladies' night. All right, go down to your local sex shop, get some VCR cleaner, and loosen up that butthole, baby. You know, it's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Poppers is for everybody.
Absolutely. Poppers is for everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and give a free an affirmation to women right now. Make this formal.
And make sure you jerk off the tiny pee-pee.
Jerk off the tiny penis and
loosen that butthole.
Loosen your butthole up with VCR cleaner. Namaste. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate your energy.
Always, always, always. Namaste. And to anybody potentially calling in, if it's a really busy night like it was tonight, there's a little bit of a wait with it where the program is on fire. That the lines are actually fucking failing us. I'm doing my best out here. I'm doing my best out here. It's popping, but just know that sometimes, you know, a high priority target like Leslie here, it's hard to talk with. You know, you got to be quick. You got to get in line. Yeah.
We'll do our best. Going forward, we'll do our best to accommodate as many colors as possible, but it's hard to completely know how big the program is going to get and how quickly it's going to get. A lot of people are attracted to the light. A lot of people want a piece of the program. And in that spirit, we'll try to keep our lines as open as possible, but just know that going forward, it's better if you get in line as quickly as possible. JJ, I appreciate you putting a little period at the end of that sentence for us tonight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Namaste, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Namaste, JJ.
We're on the calls. I'm screening them.
Namaste.
Stay.
Guys, does it for us. We have explored the universe both within and without,
and with women,
but mostly importantly with women. It's been Ladies' Night on Explorations, and we have done a tremendous good for women everywhere. Would you agree?
Yeah, this microphone made my hands smell bad.
Yeah, that's very possible. I got it at a garage sale, and the guy that gave it to me said he couldn't come within 500 feet of the women I was with.
Smell it.
Yeah, that smells normal to me. That
smells
like that
fucking
guy.
bad.
That smells like that guy. Well, listen, we are going to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Whoever's calling right now, I apologize. Please call back next Tuesday, but we have to close up shop, unfortunately. Leslie is exhausted. Mr. Green, namaste and welcome to the community. You caught us right at the end. Caller, please call back on Thursday. Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thursday at 8 p.m. Thursday at 8. Thursday at 8. Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. We will be exploring the universe once again. Namaste to each and every single one of you, the true explorers, sticking it out till the end. If you're looking for that next level, we do have the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com if you are looking to enhance your experience here within Explorations. If you could join me in thanking our special guest for Ladies' Night, my temporary roommate, Mish.
It was so fun to do Ladies' Night.
Namaste. Namaste to you, Misha, on Ladies' Night. I appreciate your presence as a woman, and I appreciate everything that we've been able to do for women together.
I think it's been so good.
And a communal vision right under the gun. It's Ladies' Night from
Hell
Nevada,
yeah,
Johnson,
bitch.
Nevada. You were
Hell
here at
yeah,
the beginning.
bitch.
You're here at the end. Namaste to you. It's Ladies' Night with Nevada Johnson. Bless each and every single one of you. Namaste. What we are going to do is get a nice little raid going for a former mod who used to moderate here, and then Control Quinn. Hello, good evening to you. Namaste to you, Quinn. How are you? Bless you. Namaste to you. Now, we are going to go ahead and raid a former moderator of this channel. Many of you maybe know him, your old dad. Charisma popping off the screen. Fun program, fun community, namaste. Who knows what? I don't even know what the fuck he's doing over there right now, to be honest with you. Probably something super sensual. But namaste, let's get going. Let's vote, and we'll see you on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time with a brand new exploration. Bless each and even namaste.
Bye.
Good, real good shit tonight, everybody. Old Larkin, namaste. Good shit tonight. Great shit, everybody. Next level achieved. Let's go see
I love
what's
the
up.
girls. I love Valentine's. Everyone's
Valentine's
my
Day.
Valentine. Yeah.
Quarter, one half, or 3/4? What is this happening? Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Leslie Tanner. Love me some Leslie Tanner. Super good dude. I think he and his part-time roommate were maybe celebrating something tonight. So, how you doing, Leslie? Good to see you, friend. Thank you for the follow. I missed that. Dodgy.